Soup. Morning, super cereal. How are you? Oops. I turn my volume down on my phone. Otherwise, you guys will hear an echo. Look at me. I'm a mess this morning. Now. So how are you this morning? How was your weekend? Wasn't a weekend for me. It was a weekend for me. Slept in. Well, sleeping in for me is morning, Miss Mada. How are you? What's up? Sorry I hopped down really quick yesterday. I was called by my husband. I was demanded. Hi, Amanda Ray. Kathy. Good morning. I was summoned by the old man. You know how that goes. So how was hi, Charlie girl? I always count on Charlie girl. Let's see if two tacos and a chihuahua. Good morning, Dory. So did you guys have a great weekend? Like, we were in the green zone this weekend, although we never did anything because my husband's not really comfortable going anywhere yet. So even though he goes out every day, he's not comfortable with me going anywhere. Yeah, well, you'll get used to them. It just takes practice. Practice makes perfect. You should be used to them. You're on my lives all the time. Eagle, good morning. How's your brother-in-law doing, Eagle? How's he doing? If it wasn't so crazy here, I'd go and visit him, but he wouldn't know who I was because he's in Pittsburgh. Hi, Remy. Bay Beauty, good morning. Hi, Brandy. Are you talking to me? Did I have a good weekend? I had a good weekend. Mostly stayed off YouTube. I made pepper jelly this weekend. If you guys don't know what pepper jelly is, it's kind of sweet and hot. So yeah, it's interesting. If you like spicy, this is pretty spicy. Well, it's a little when I was cooking it was like when it was coming, the steam was coming up because it's made with jalapeno habaneros, and there's green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, and surprisingly enough, it's pretty sweet. But with the jalapenos and the habaneros, it's also very hot, spicy hot. So yeah, but it turned out pretty good. Oh, actually, it's on. I'll find the link and I'll put it in the description because it's really, really good. And Misdemeanor told me that if you get a bagel and you put cream cheese and then you put that jelly on top, it's really, really good. Morning, Ems. How are you this morning? Did you golf this weekend? Why'd you shoot? You have no pants on. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't really matter on the internet because you don't have to show yourself. Oh, Lordy. Some people think you have to show yourself. I'm the only idiot that shows himself and then sets herself up to be insulted every other day. Should have stayed anonymous. Would have saved me a lot of heartache. But that's all right. I used to it. I'm actually cold today because we have our air conditioner turned way down. It was kind of humid and hot this weekend. So my husband put all the cages on the tomato plants, and we did a lot of gardening. 5 days in a row. Hoo-hoo. What was your best score? And yes, I know about golf because I used to golf with my husband all the time. We used to golf like every weekend. I'm not a good golfer, but I used to like golfing. You get any birdies, eagles? Yes, I know about that. Hole in one. 92 is a good score. That's a good score. Uh, watched a few pimple popping videos, some Family Guy videos, because Rhonda and I are like sick like that. We like Family Guy. No eagles, many birdies. Yeah, I've had a few birdies in my time. Not too many though, because I'm not that good, but I've had a few. So what did you guys do this weekend? Anything good, great, fun? Anybody go to the beach? Shot 105 yesterday. See, those are good scores. I don't think I ever shot that, even when I threw the ball. Oh God. But I did like golfing. I did. Once I learned how to not pick up like all the turf when I hit the ball. Oh my God, when I first started golfing, I would I would just tear up the golf course. We watched TV all weekend because it stormed all weekend. We ate a lot of good food too. Yeah, brandy. That's always good when it's storming out to watch a lot of TV. Did you watch anything good? I went to my cousin's birthday party and stayed at home. Oh, your cousin, it was your cousin's birthday? Well, happy birthday to your cousin. I'm sore from riding in a boat and tubing with my boys. Oh, that sounds like fun, Bay Beauty. That sounds like a lot of fun. We're probably going to do that this summer because my son-in-law and my stepdaughter have a boat, a speedboat. So we'll probably do that this summer. Well, I'm not sure about the tubing part, but this is my first season being able to play this much. Usually we're traveling for softball. Right, Ams, take advantage of it. You'll probably be a pro by the end of the summer. Um, I had the in-laws over Friday night for dinner, me and my dumb ideas, then had a sweet 16 yesterday to attend. Too much togetherness. Ooh, okay. We won't get into that. Um, Rhonda says, Remy, oh my God, it gets better. Like when she says hello, everyone, please subscribe my channel. Who are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. I never say that. You know what? I never think to say that. And I watch other channels, and that's the first thing they always say is, oh, before you watch the video, just remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And I'm like, I never think to say that. And I go live freaking almost every day. I never think to say that. We get to have graduation. Cuomo said 150 max, though she'll get to walk. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you, Ams. That's great. And Carla or Huang. We love Huang. I still don't know how to say her name, but I love her. She's so beautiful to be doing that job. You know, she could be a freaking runway model and she pops pimples for a living. I know, I know what you mean. We usually have three playing travel baseball. Yeah. Well, here's the thing in Pittsburgh, the Penguins are the ones that want to are going back like on practice. I don't know how they're going to work out the season because they stopped halfway through the season or quarter way through the season, whatever it was. But any players that want to go into practice are going to be, looked at by a medical professional, and they'll be allowed to practice. So we might get to see the end of our hockey season this year. So, which I like. I enjoy watching too. That's the only sports I really enjoy watching with my husband is hockey. So, it literally made me cry when he released it yesterday. Released what? What did I miss? What did I miss? The announcement. Okay. I admire all you sports parents. I've never had my boys in sports because I don't think I could keep up with all the travel and commitment. It takes a lot of commitment when you have your kids in sports. I remember that from when I was, going through that. But also you get to know the other parents. Like my daughter is very invested in her son's what does he play? It was that game with the net. Um, what is that? But she's invested, but and they have like um what is that called? Shit. They play with a net and a ball. Jason, hi, good morning. What is that? It was at the tip of my tongue. No, it's not football. It's on a stick with a net on it. Oh, what is that? It's not lacrosse. Lacrosse. My daughter is a lacrosse freak, and she screams the loudest. And her little boy was little tiny boy. Is like so good at that. Yeah, lacrosse. It's lacrosse. Yeah, my daughter, and it's really cool because all the parents are like invested in their kids, and it's like a family, and they have like stuff like because they'll have like 3 games in a row, like in the same day, and they'll like have lunches, and they'll go out and to park, and they'll have like potlucks and stuff. It's pretty cool. I played for years, travel, school, and league. Some days I had 2 games and practice. It was a bit much. As long as the kid loves it. Are hockey and lacrosse the same thing? No. Lacrosse is totally different. Lacrosse is rough. I mean, they hit I mean, it's a rough game. And to see your grandson up there playing lacrosse, it's like, yikes. Don't hit him. My daughter will get up and she'll go, you hit him. That was a dirty move. I'm like, whoa, was it? Um, Travel is now way different than when we were playing. M's out of state sucked, and homework and chores. Wow. Right. Well, misdemeanor is like on notice now. This is the second day she's been late. How many kids are now playing? I like bowling, actually. I do like bowling. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at any sports, to be honest with you. But I do like bowling. I do like golf. Um, like playing. I like watching hockey. Um, we've watched our little ones play baseball. I had done basketball, volleyball. and track. Oh, there's Miss Murder. Hey there.
What's up?
What's up?
I don't know what color this hair is, but it's not purple.
What? Did you dye your hair?
Yes, I tried to dye it purple for my birthday, but it
Doesn't
didn't.
I can't tell. It doesn't look purple.
No, it's still blonde.
Oh.
All I got was a nice pimple.
How did you do it? How did you do the dyeing? What did you do?
It's just it's just one of those rinse out ones. But I don't think it's taken. I think my hair's too dark a blonde.
Bowling was huge in my family, still is. My youngest brother shot his first 300 at 13 years old. He made Sports Center on ESPN. Oh, really? You should get that clip of that. Or do you have it? I'd like to see that.
Hi, guys.
Good morning. Good morning. So how did you like doing a live last night?
Yeah, it was good. I'm kind of not used to doing it on my own channel. I'm used to being on your channel, like you said. Yeah, but
but you get used to it. You had 6 people or 5 people on your panel, so it kind of makes it easier when you have more people on there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it makes it way more easier.
Yeah, because you have people to work off of, and plus the people in your chat.
Yep.
I like all sports except cross country. I go to watch my daughter, but it's boring as fuck. You mean cross country skiing or cross country?
What else do you do cross country?
I have no idea.
Cross country knitting.
Cross country knitting. There you go. Cross country crocheting.
It might be a thing.
I miss the smell of bowling alleys, smoke, feet, nachos. That's good. Yeah. I'm not crazy about wearing shoes that other people have worn. Like, that's my only thing about bowling. I'd rather have my own bowling shoes, but I'm not going to go out and buy a pair of bowling shoes I'm going to only wear like once a year.
I have to get the kids' ones. I have to get like a 4.5 or a 5.
Oh, why? Do you have a small feet?
Yeah.
Wow. That is small.
I got my birthday present early.
What?
Look.
When's your birthday?
Well, technically, it's in 2 hours for me, but for you, it's longer. It'll be 16 hours.
So by tomorrow, it'll be your birthday.
Yes.
Okay. Well, tomorrow, then I'm not going to sing happy birthday to you now. I'll wait till tomorrow. Although you don't want me to sing.
Look, I got it.
What is it?
It's a live stream HD camera.
Oh.
So you get to see my pimple better. Yay.
Oh, well, what are you using now?
Just the camera that's in my laptop. But notice it's all grainy and stuff.
That's what I use. I don't think mine's that grainy, is it?
No, it's not.
I use my camera on my laptop. Hey, Saint Taco. There you are, girl. I liked your rant yesterday. God, it was funny. Saint Taco. But you know what? Your name is so long, honey, sweetheart. I'm just going to call you Saint Taco. I'm not going to go with the J and Rosemary's Baby. Sorry. When I see you in the chat. It's way too long. Like, I have a hard time with names. Like, first of all, I make a gazillion typos. We had to start traveling at a very young age. We needed the competition because my kid was bored with the local game. She's someone who was putting them out of the park at 8. Wow. She was good then. She was good. I know it is. I do it to bother people. Well, it doesn't bother me. I just will never say that whole name. Well, maybe I will one time. I'll just type it out just for you. But it'll take me like a while because I make yesterday it was so weird on my computer. Every time I hit a certain letter on my computer, numbers would come up. It was crazy. It was driving me crazy. I couldn't type at all. It's crazy. Oh, by the way, people, I have a clone running around. It's got my name, but the picture in it is smaller than what my picture is. So just be, if someone says a rude comment to you, it's got my picture on it. But I'm going to change my picture, by the way, because that's the thing
they're
that
just
I
gonna
can do.
they're just gonna steal it again. But anyway,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, they
Yeah,
popped up in my life
anyways,
yesterday.
yeah, I'm just warning people, if you see my name and it's saying something rude, it's not me. And
No.
and you'll be able to tell because the picture is really, really small. I saw it yesterday in Bridget's or Miss Murder's chat.
Just dox
So,
me. It's okay.
and I'm like on panel, I'm like, wrench me. So you know
Yeah, I
it's
know.
me.
And it was
It's
taking
like,
forever.
wait a minute.
I was waiting for the comments to come through because they're just dragging. And I'm like, okay, hang on.
That person was going, the person that cloned my name says, be careful, she's going to make your life miserable or something like that. Yeah. Whatever. There's a lot of weird things happening. There's also another clone of Hello Starlight. There's one of Mel. There's one of, they're just going around cloning people. Like, I don't know. And stupid YouTube has got it so that you can't check people's channels, which really pisses me off because you can't check people's channels anymore, which is stupid. Like, why did they do that? Like, put it back to the way it was. So we can at least check the name to make sure that it's the right, the right channel or the right person. But who knows what they're going to do.
Slide to the right, slide to the left, slide to the right. Hi.
Well, are you going to use it?
Yes.
I don't know why yours is grainy. I don't think mine is grainy on mine, but maybe is your laptop older or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mine is, I got in December, so it's fairly new. Jason, we spent over $15,000 per season between travel, hotel, coaching, equipment, and her softball tuition. Whoa, that's a lot of money to spend. Holy Jesus. Sorry, my language, guys, but that's a lot of money to spend on, But I guess hockey is really expensive too. If anybody's got their son or daughter in hockey, it's very expensive. The equipment is expensive, and yeah. My husband's boss's son was in hockey, and they said, "Oh my God, you would not believe how expensive it is." Is that your new camera?
It doesn't clip
or do you have to like restart your computer to get it working?
It should just be plug and play.
I thought 850 was bad for cheer camp. Woo! Were you in cheer camp? Amanda Ray is so pretty. She looks like a cheerleader.
$19, $20, $1080 resolution. I think you said the only thing is I'm going to have to plug my Wi-Fi straight in. It already is plugged into my laptop.
Oh, but you don't have to restart or anything because
I think it'll just be plug and play, but I can't even work out how to clip it onto the thing now. I might just put it on a tripod since it's got a screw thing. I don't know.
2 weeks at camp is $300 this year. Needless to say, it won't be happening. What, for your son, Remy? I mean, summer camp? I don't know. Are they having summer camp this year for any of the kids? I wouldn't imagine. And now they're talking about that they're thinking that it's they're afraid is because of all these protests and stuff that it's going to be a spike in the positive cases of what do you call it? Coronavirus. I haven't said it in a while. Did any of you guys watch Randy Rainbow? You ever see him? He's like he's this gay guy, but he does. And I don't dislike, I don't like. I mean, I'm kind of neutral about Trump, but he does these songs about Donald Trump, and they're hilarious. He did another one about it's called Bunker Boy, and it's so funny. It's so funny.
Six
You
hundred
have
dollars
to have
for a
a sense of
baseball
humor.
bat. Oh my god!
If you're really a big Trump fan, you probably won't like it. Like I don't think Republican Ash would like it because I think she's a Trump fan. But if you watch his songs and stuff, they are pretty funny. But anyways,
Mm,
that's me. So what did you do all weekend besides have a live stream?
nothing.
Nothing.
Ate too much chocolate. That's why I
Oh,
got this stupid zit.
oh, see, I'm not a big chocolate eater. Ems,
No,
you want to
neither
come
am
up?
I. Neither am I.
Do you have a coffee, Ems? You want to come up?
Since COVID, I have been addicted to Kit Kat Gold. I don't know why, but I'm cutting the sugar
What's
out.
Kit Kat Gold? Is it like a
Well,
Kit Kat? Just a Kit Kat?
yeah, it's like caramel Kit Kat.
Oh, really?
White chocolate,
Oh,
which apparently is the worst for you.
yeah. I don't eat that much. I really, I've had
No,
this bowl of
I
Werther's Original for 2 months sitting
I
on the
didn't.
table.
I didn't since probably the last couple of months, since COVID, since lockdown. But that's all right. I'll get off it.
I got to start eating salads more and stop eating junk. I got to find some head. Okay, just tell me when you're ready, hon. Little Lady 58. Good morning. How are you? How are you? Maud,
Good morning.
I don't, okay, I'm not going to say it. There's a certain name I don't want of a person I don't want in my chat, but I will take care of it. You know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if you, oh, misdemeanor. She is freaking on the verge of getting fired. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, lady. Lady. She is, that's the second time. Second time. Here she comes. She's going to yell at me now.
Listen, I'm about to break up with you because I found a better gig
Oh, did
over
you?
in Australia. I don't need.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
I'm literally in the middle of it.
See, I knew it. I knew when she was on your
You are
panel, she
in-
would dump me like hot potatoes, and that was it. That was it. She went on your panel, slept in,
People,
and said,
I wake up, they're harassing my
Scooter.
husband. He's trying to drive
I
to
didn't
work.
harass your husband. Someone else did. Yes.
Oh my
Well,
God.
but I must admit, though, I put her up to it.
The smart ass, send me pictures, Big Daddy. Like, shut up, Rhonda. Freaks. People are freaks. I swear to God. How is everybody?
Sounds like you just got up. I've been up for hours.
Like I literally just woke up. My head is pounding. My
Staff
sister
meeting
called
at
already.
lunch. Did you hear?
What?
Misdemeanor staff meeting at lunch. You're in trouble.
You know what?
Yeah, but this gig you get
She's got someone else. She dumped me like a hot potato.
you get to sleep in. You get to sleep in on my gig.
Yeah,
See, right. That's true. It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
And she'd miss
me. She would miss me.
Miss Murder had me so wound up last night I couldn't sleep.
Hang on, Eagle. I have to get my chocolate.
Oh my gosh. I did. I just woke up. I feel like hammered shit.
What time did you go to bed?
I'm trying to think of the last time I looked at the clock. Probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which would be okay, but yeah, no, I'm tired.
There you go, Eagle.
The eagle has landed.
The eagle has landed. No, it's just because I said I would take care of something in here, but I told her the name that she could take care of.
Carla, check Hangouts.
Yeah, I checked it. I checked it.
Who's going in? Who's going
So
out?
yes,
What are y'all
I
doing?
have a clone account. I do have a clone account. So I guess I should be flattered because what did they say? What's that saying?
Imitation is the sincerest form of
Imitation is
flattery.
the sincerest form of flattery, but
Or
they
stalking.
don't say nice things. So yeah.
You know, I always thought cashing your jeans G-string was the most sincerest form of flattery, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I
it could
wrong.
be.
I just cash to the G-string. It always meant a lot to me. I've been a stripper in my life. Whatever. I
What
played
did
one.
you do all weekend besides talk to me?
Yeah, we
hung
talked to
around.
you.
We had an interesting 4-hour call the other day. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 in the morning by the end of it, and I'm like,
It was true, yeah. I didn't know if you were even awake because you weren't even talking.
I was just
Right.
listening to
So
you
funny.
guys, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep. And we were talking about
It was funny.
the Dali, what's her name, case?
Dalai Lama? Oh,
No.
Dolly Routier. Dolly
Routier.
Routier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Brian was talking about that. I was listening to that. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Have you ever watched that case?
Mm-hmm. I thought she was innocent, but I haven't.
think she's guilty.
I haven't seen.
I think she's guilty.
I haven't seen enough as much evidence as some other people.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Did you see what Rhonda said?
Well,
Carla
what?
is filthier in real life. Oh my God. I am not. Ems is supposed to come up when she gets her earbuds. Of course, her earbuds always go like she loses power or something. Then she always has to jump down. I'm gonna have to yell at her.
At who?
Oh.
Am I behind?
Oh, I made that pepper jelly. Oh, it's spicy.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Can you
No.
hear
Okay,
us?
I'm just checking.
No, I can't hear you. What?
Shut up.
She tried to dye her hair purple, but it doesn't look purple to me.
Mm-mm. What little hair I have.
I am not filthier in real life. I'm pure as the driven snow. I swear.
That's not purple.
I swear.
In Chicago.
Swear.
In Chicago. Filthier than the driven snow in Chicago.
Here's Ems. Here's Ems. Say hello to Ems. Hey, Ems.
Hi, Ems.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I missed most of the. You know what I missed most of last night was Jenny Jen's. What do you call it? What does she call it? The polls. Except I saw where I was in the nominees for Crybaby of the Week. And I cried last week. I did not cry last week.
Not
the
at
week
all.
before maybe, but last week I never cried all week. I was like insulted. I didn't cry last week. Who nominated me for the second Crybaby of the Week? I didn't.
Well, don't cry about it. Shit. No, I'm kidding.
No, I didn't cry. I get to moan, but I don't cry.
Are the categories different every week?
I think they I don't know how did they do it, Ems? Do you know?
So if a new category is suggested by someone, then they get added in.
Okay.
See, I was never in the Discord, so I don't know how that side of it is actually done, but I know that people can put in new categories.
Well, they never taken my suggestion. My suggestion was filthiest or most grossest side chat of the week. You know what I mean? Like or
Yeah.
meanest side chat of the week.
Meanest.
I think was mine. That was my suggestion, but they never took my suggestion.
Sorry, I was zoning out there.
And I'm not in that Discord, so I can't give them that. But
let Jenny know.
So Ems is gone 5 days in a row.
Most attached co-host, me and Miss Murder.
Did you get any sleep?
Most attached. No, barely.
Most attached, yeah.
Here's what happens. If my routine is off in any way, ways that you wouldn't plan on them being off, you know, you would think it would be no big deal. My husband left at 4 this morning.
Morning, Pixie.
Well, I was anticipating that, and I probably fell asleep at like 3:55.
The
So
morning?
yeah.
Good God.
I've been in bed by like 10
Oh,
o'clock
Sandy
every
said
single
she'll
night.
put it in. I just think Nina's side chat of the week would be a good category. And then you could put the creator side chat and the name of the whatever the stream is. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
This is even better. I wake up late, right? I'm fuzzy headed. I'm looking around like, where am I? I say, give me 5 minutes, and I get smart ass chat from Messenger over here from the other Australian. Okay, I'm dealing with you after we get off of here, Rhonda.
Yeah, Rhonda.
Yeah, Rhonda. I've got friends in Australia now. You better watch yourself. Poor buddy. Oh my
Well, I
God. So
told you you had 3 chances. 3 strikes, you're out.
what did I
And then
miss?
she's like, she's gonna like dump me. That's what it takes to dump me.
Yep.
I don't
Grossest
even know what
side
you guys are
chat of the
talking
week.
about.
I don't know either.
We're
I'm
talking about
staring.
Rhonda.
Just
And Rhonda,
agreeing.
by the way, if you need a bigger spoon to stir the pot, just remember, if you're gonna stir the shit with it, you have to lick the spoon. Just saying. It's the rules. I don't make them.
I have no idea what they're talking about either.
Rhonda's being a butthead.
I came
But
home
she's
licking
over.
the spoon last night. A legit spoon.
What
we
did
went
you?
out we went out golfing, and it was pretty cool out, and we had some different type of drinks, and by the time I got home I was pretty buzzed.
Oh,
And my husband
oh.
decides, man, I wish I had some chocolate cupcakes. You guys know what that means when your husband says, man, I wish I had this, or I
You
wish
have
I
to
had
make
that.
them. You have to
So I
make
get
them.
Toby's
up
blowjob. It's
all
blowjob. He
buzzed
wants a
up,
blowjob.
trying to make chocolate cupcakes. You guys should see how I frosted them. I piped it on.
God.
Oh my gosh, I used the wrong tip. So he wanted chocolate on chocolate. So it basically, every time I look at them, they look like poop cupcakes. I just cannot bring myself to eat them. He's eating them, but I cannot. I
poop
used the
cupcake.
wrong piping tip. Not good. Anyway.
Oh Lord. Why do I feel like I drank and I didn't drink? I mean, I'm exhausted.
I've been drinking too much. I am not a big drinker. I usually drink maybe like 5 times a year, different events or whatever, very socially. But since I've been playing so much golf, like everybody else is always drinking, so you got to have a couple beers while you're out there, and then a couple of beers turns into
Couple
a
of
few
cases.
too many. Yeah.
About 4
See,
kegs.
the good thing is there's no driving because we're right here on the golf course, so we don't have to drive. This is our first year not having to drive, so that could be dangerous.
Who's cold?
Nobody.
What? Not me.
Turn my
Nobody.
heater up.
I'm waiting on my nephew to get here. Toby.
Your
the
what?
Wonder Pup. I'm waiting
Oh,
on my nephew, the Wonder Pup.
Oh, your nephew.
Yeah, Toby the Wonder Pup is coming to Camp Loohoo. Because that's what my sister calls us. Let's go to the Loohoos. Because there's Susan
So you had no
Loohoo, there's
kids all
Dixie
weekend?
Loohoo.
Ems, you had no kids all weekend. What else did you guys do besides Scholl?
That's all we did every
Nothing.
single day.
Your husband's a big golfer.
Yeah. And I am as well. And I told him I wanted to take yesterday off, and we're sitting there. It's early in the morning, and he's like, it's a pretty nice day out. What should we do today? And he kept like hinting. I'm like, fine, I'll go play again. I did not want to play yesterday. I feel like fucking death today.
Thank you, Pixie. We had so much fun. That was a fun live.
How long was it? Because my husband summoned me. My husband
It was almost 2
me.
hours.
My husband summoned me, so I had to jump off. And you know how that goes. It's like because he's yelling like, I have to get up in the morning, because he's like listening to me talk.
We totally
I have to get up in the morning. I know you didn't miss me.
That's
when I yell back up.
So
I yell back upstairs when mine does that and says, "Get another house."
Well, it's kind of hard when you're in the same bed. You know? It's kind of
shit.
hard.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like he's looking at me, he's giving me the evil eye. He's like, and then I know, okay.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
know, better shut up.
You panel up while you're in bed with your husband?
Yes.
No.
Are you
Last night I
serious?
did. Last
Mine
night I
would
did.
knock me out. Mine
He
would
was
say,
not-
uh-uh.
Well, he was not happy. I wasn't up there very long. I'll tell you.
No, but,
I was not up there long.
it was
He kept
should
giving me
pan-
the evil
Australia.
eye. Like,
It was special.
I had
It
my
was-
earbuds on, so he couldn't hear everybody else, but he could hear me. And he's like, no, like he's shaking his head. No, this ain't happening.
and
He
I'm-
didn't
I-
say.
And I'm like,
He
yes,
didn't-
it is. You shut up. Yes, it
Yeah.
is
He
happening.
didn't say to you,
Well,
Carla.
especially when
you
I
need to
was
turn
saying,
that cackling Southern bitch off. I'm going to go down there and
because-
shoot her.
remember when my clone came in? Because I have a clone account now, Ems. And I'm saying,
Oh,
Mm.
yes.
wrench me up,
Yes.
wrench me up. I'm saying
Good
it
Morning,
really
Babe
loud.
Beauty. I love
Give
you.
me a wrench.
And I'm
My
just sitting there
husband's
going,
looking at me,
okay,
giving
it's
me,
coming.
"God,
It's
now, How
coming.
are you talking about?
Waiting for
Yeah.
chat to scroll. It's coming, Carla. It's coming.
And I'm
What?
like panicking. Yeah.
What?
My husband's like,
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
When the clone came in, and I was waiting
yeah, that's my
'Cause you know-
husband.
because you know how the chat's behind StreamYards,
Right. Oh,
And-
yeah.
and so I'm sitting there waiting for her, the real
I'm like,
her,
clone
to
me
come up.
And you know what's funny, Ems? If you see that name, it's got a smaller head than my regular picture, but it'll say nasty stuff. So if you see, well, I'm wrenched up in your chat, so
I'm
if you
gonna
see
make
that,
your
you'll know
life-
it's not me.
I'm gonna
but-
make your life a living hell.
I have a
And do
clone,
what?
and they did not do a very good job at it.
Mine either.
And they go around and they just dox everybody. It's so
Someone came
fucked
in.
up.
Someone came in my live last night
That's probably what they're going to do with mine too next. so,
and
you know.
doxed, but they gave the wrong name. So Brian was like, "At least if you're gonna dox someone, get the name right."
Well, here's what I'm thinking, because I think like this in the morning. Okay, so just deal with whatever shit comes out of my mouth at this hour of the morning. When I'm this tired, you deserve. Okay, so whoever these clones are or whatever, whenever we find out who the fuck you are, imagine what we're gonna do whenever we do see you. We're gonna start spewing out the names of all your family, friends, whatever, and nobody will be able to know which one of us did it. So keep
Yeah.
that shit up. Okay, all your
I'm a-
friends, your neighbors, your bosses.
I'm a
Yeah.
little worried about the one that's cloning Starlight. I mean, that
they're
one has
doing
me
that.
a little
That
concerned.
one's bad. That one's nasty because that's the one was messing with Mummy Ramblings blog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one that I think
Mhm.
is. But it could be the same
Yeah.
one that's doing it. Like, you know what I mean? That doing all these cloned accounts, and it could be all different people that just like copycat.
Yeah.
You know how they have copycats doing stupid shit. Well,
Mhm.
that could be
well,
it
I think
too.
all of them need to get laid and find a better hobby. That's just
I think-
I'm putting
yeah,
it out there.
I don't understand what they get out of it. What are they getting out of it? Like mine is so stupid, it's so obvious because the picture on it is like half the size of my regular picture. Like it's so
You got some feedback, sister, from somewhere. I don't know where that's coming from.
from you.
No,
No,
No, I think it's from you.
Oh no,
No,
I
what
don't
hear
did
it.
I do?
it's not me. It's you.
it's not.
I
How
me.
don't
do you
hear
hear
it now.
It's you. It's you.
Now do you hear it? What is it?
Yeah,
And just
I
I
don't
can't,
know.
now you make. I don't
Wait a
hear
minute.
anything. Now you're making me hear things. Stop it. Stop it, Color. Stop it.
I don't know how to fix it.
Oh,
Is
I
it
know.
bad? Is it really bad?
turn
I don't
around
hear it at all now.
3 times and throw some paprika over your shoulder 4 times. Then sit
I
down.
don't know.
I'm not
You know
hearing
what?
it.
I'm not hearing it now.
Oh, it might have been my tablet was on. No, I'm hearing
hear
it.
it
I'm
now.
hearing something.
I hear it.
Wonder if I go out and come back in, but will that end the broadcast or
No,
We
we
may
were here
lock the
last time.
door.
We were like here last time.
let me try it. Let me
Just
see.
hosting when you last went. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Carla and Crew's channel with our Carla. We have our special guests, Mr. Mina, M's, Coffee, Convos. How are you, ladies?
We'll just
It's
start
too
referring
early
to it
for
as-
that shit.
Oh,
It's
come on now.
it's too,
Well,
I'm half a cup of coffee in.
Okay.
You should have
Got
seen
better?
what
That's better.
you should have seen what they had planned when I went to the toilet and came back on my live.
I can only imagine.
Okay.
We were going to change
Philip.
all of our names. We were going to change all of our names and all of our avatars to be the same, so she wouldn't know who was
Oh
who.
my God. That would have been funny.
She would still know who's who because the circle lights up when you speak.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know. Yeah, especially when you talk. Unless
And
you disguise your voice, you have one of those voice changers.
Oh,
when
I gotcha. You think I gotcha. You think you ladies could just
Yeah.
you think you could clone each other's voice? Let's hear you. Go ahead.
We're going to
Misdemeanor,
have it
you
at the ready.
first.
let's pull that off.
Who do I want? I'm
Yeah.
Miss Murda. Don't jack with me, or I'll throw you on the bobby.
Oh,
That's
Rhonda said we start our mornings here with an awesome foursome. I'm still going to get Rhonda up here one of these days. I don't care if I have to drug her and pull her up.
Ah, that's harsh.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
it is. So what are we talking about this morning, girls?
don't
Anything but drama.
yeah.
What
Let's
didn't but
talk.
drama? I don't know. We were
Let's
kind
talk
of
about
like,
sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
we've been there, done that last week.
All the good things and the bad things that maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wasn't
I
finished
see
talking about
that-
sex.
I see we all still have our husbands, so nobody did any choking over the weekend.
I
No,
thought
no.
about it
Well,
several
Yeah.
times.
My
consider it.
husband went fishing yesterday for a little bit in the afternoon. He said it was so crazy out. Like he went to a place where he fishes is kind of like a beach place. It's not like the ocean beach, but it's like a lake. And he said it was so packed. Like he was glad I didn't go because he said it was just like all the picnic tables were taken and people were on the beach and it was like
Well,
one way
weather's
or
getting
another.
nicer now, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm still not comfortable going to a place like that. You know what I mean?
No, but you're not the only one. There are a lot of people like that.
He
Got
even
it.
said it was really hard for him to find a place to fish because there were so many people. Like,
I believe it.
all the places were taken and stuff. So,
Well, now I
yeah.
don't want to go because I don't get shot with rubber bullets and shit. I mean, it's either
Well, I
Corona,
like
rubber
fishing.
bullets.
I do like fishing. Everyone go hit the like button. Oh, thank you, Pixie.
I already did that
She missed
Did
the rubber
you?
bullet comment.
50 minutes ago.
Carla, fish don't have bullets.
Fish don't have bullets. Rubber
Yeah, I
bullets.
said, a lot of people don't want to go out because of the Corona still. I don't want to go because of rioters. I mean,
Yeah.
Corona would probably, at this point,
We
be the
get
best thing
a
that would
lot
happen
of
to
the
me.
rioting and well, there was a police officer acquitted of a shooting of a teenager here not too long ago.
Oh, God.
And so there's a lot of, and then he was acquitted. So of course there was a protest after that. But now with this whole Floyd thing, it's gotten bad.
So
It's
give me
gotten bad.
a geography
Pittsburgh.
lesson. How far is Pittsburgh from Philadelphia?
It's in
It's
Philadelphia.
about 6 or 7 hours, I think, driving. It's not that far.
No, you mean
I've lost my
Pennsylvania.
mind.
You mean Pennsylvania?
That's,
Yeah, no,
that's too many
yeah.
peas.
Yeah, we're in
Do you hear what I'm
Pennsylvania.
starting? This is my first cup of coffee. I'm like,
We drove into Pennsylvania, but I don't know where we went. Actually, hang on, my Pokemon
You
Go.
probably went to Philadelphia because I think
We didn't go into Philly. I don't know where I was.
I
It's
already
a
told you
pretty,
guys.
pretty volatile little place, or no?
In West Philadelphia is where I was born and raised. And
Oh,
on
really?
the playground,
where you
yep,
spent most
on
of
the
your days.
playground is where I spent most of my days.
really.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. With the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You like that? No, she's
Carla, for real.
Hey, Ash, 274. She says, good morning.
Hey, Ash.
Bitches.
Oh, she just came in here to fuck with me because I said that Pennsylvania was in somewhere. It wasn't.
My
or something.
Where did you say it was?
My
I don't want to
Pokemon
talk about it.
Just
My
kind of feel
mom
like
you are.
I kind of feel like a out of pocket New Yorker living in, I don't know, the South who doesn't know what day 9/11 happened. I'm just gonna, throw that out there. Whatever.
Oh, I remember that.
Pokemon Go says I was in the butterfly garden in Churchville, Pennsylvania.
The butterfly garden.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear something fucked up that happened near my old town this weekend?
Sure.
Yes.
So a retired teacher, she was 50-something years old, which tells me that she probably was a terminated teacher, but that's besides the point. Murdered a 100-year-old neighbor with a hammer yesterday. Could you imagine making it to 100 years old and being taken out by your neighbor with a fucking hammer?
She was a teacher?
Yeah. She was a 9th grade biology teacher. Like some of my friends, I guess, had her when they went to school. I guess she was a whack job then.
This is going to be a weird question. Was she in his will?
No, they were just neighbors. I don't know the details yet because it's details are just coming out.
Where did
I can't say. I can't say.
We should look that up.
It happened. It happened in New York.
Okay.
Not anywhere near where I live now, but where I used to live.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does anybody else hear that sound that is made by a hammer hitting a head when somebody says?
No.
I do. I hear that in my head. I go straight there. I don't know. Oh God, it's awful.
Well, have you ever?
Could you imagine?
They've done. They did a. Sorry, went down the wrong way. Take a shoot a gun into a watermelon and see what it does to a head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty gross too.
I watch a YouTube channel called Off the Ranch, and they do that stuff all the time. They test all kinds of different weapons and.
Good God!
So
what
messed up.
What would put you so over the edge? You would beat someone with a hammer. Until
rumor has it. Rumor has it. Oh, go ahead.
Her father. She killed her father at his home earlier this week. 51-year-old Brenda Lee McKay from Corning. Is that the one?
That's the one.
You just doxed her.
I don't live there anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
77-year-old cop David Dorn murdered by 24-year-old Stephen Cannon. What's with all the murders? Well, we have murders every day, so I guess.
But that wasn't her father, so I don't know why that article says it was her father. It wasn't.
Yeah, there's different reports here.
Yeah, it was her neighbor.
Wow.
Charged with murder. Charged with beating a 100-year-old Corning man to death with a hammer on Saturday.
Oh, why would you do that? The guy's going to die soon anyways.
I know. Could you imagine?
Years old.
I think we need to start a petition. I'm starting a petition. If 2020 does not get better, seriously, freaking pretty quickly, I'm just going to say, let's all go back to what year? What year do you want to go back to?
What do you mean, 2020, the show? The one that's on every Friday?
No, the year, Goofy.
The year.
2020.
Yeah.
The show.
Y'all left it.
And it was a rerun. Oh my God. I'm like,
I want to go back to 26. I'm going back to 2006. If 2020 doesn't get better, I'm just going to go straight back to 2006.
Why? 2006 was good?
Because I met my husband.
You met your
husband. I might go back to 93. I don't know. That's when I had my baby.
I'd go back with my kids for babies, yeah.
Oh, I don't get to see my baby for my birthday tomorrow.
No, there's not a lot of that stuff. There's not a lot of those shenanigans I'd like to repeat. Yeah.
Or maybe toddlers, because I like that when they're first learning how to walk and stuff. I miss that.
I do too.
You get to go back. Here's the deal, though. If you decide mid-2020 to go back to a better time, then you get to go with all the knowledge of everything that happens up to 2020. So you can change stuff if you want to.
Yeah, you
You
could.
know, I've had
That
thoughts
would
like
be
that.
awesome.
I don't know if anyone else has had thoughts like that, especially like if you follow or if you're into true crime. You have to like sit there, like probably not daydreaming, more like wishing or that you could go back and like, I don't know, warn Shanann Watts about Chris Watts or
Right?
do you ever have thoughts like that? I do.
I do.
I do too.
You know, I just like imagine.
Or if just one thing in their life would have changed to change that event. You know, wondering what would that event be?
Oh, good. It's not just me then. All right.
That might have been the worst case of, murder that I've ever followed.
But you just think about it, like if someone could have made her stay in South Carolina with her parents. Was it South Carolina or North?
One of them Carolinas.
Get stuffed. Jason says,
what's he saying?
How about the 50s? I hope those days were good for you.
Jason,
He always comes in here and insults me.
That was really good, actually.
Jason,
really mean.
2006 did not suck. It was a good
60s.
time for me.
Yeah.
I think
the 60s.
Do you know what? Actually, I would probably go back to where would I want to go? Mid 80s. Those were good times.
Oh, isn't that the what do you call it?
God.
The 80s were what was it? What was those dance things they did in the 80s?
I have no idea. I was barely born in the 80s, so
can we seriously? Can somebody remove? Somebody take M's off panel, please. We need someone older. Get Jason. Jason's old as fuck. Bring his ass up here.
Can someone get rid of the millennial on panel, please?
Can't relate.
Get rid of the millennial. Get rid of the millennial.
We're corrupting these children.
Listen. Ems is just jealous because she didn't get to wear leg warmers with her high top Reeboks.
Oh my God.
Whatever.
Shit, I rocked the hell out of some leg warmers.
I make leg warmers.
But you missed the ship.
They're back in style now.
And you never had a
generation thinks that she came up with them. Okay.
I invented leg warmers.
Did you guys have the 80s hair? Like the big poof things?
Hell yeah.
I don't have enough hair.
I've still got it. What are you talking about?
Where you guys like curled your bangs on top and like it looked like a big giant hot dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, well, you know what? Here's what's going to be funny, Em, for
I've always
you.
had bangs.
Because your kids, you have girls, don't you? Do you have a girl child?
Yep.
Just because you just said that, guess what's going to happen when they're about 13, 14, 15? Mom, I need my curly hair. I got to roll my bangs. And you're going to have to look at that on your own children with leg warmers and Reeboks. That's on your house.
Do you know that every style comes back? Like bell bottoms came. Remember when bell bottoms came back?
Every 20, 30 years.
We had elephant pants, they called them, because the pants were like really wide all the way down from the top to the bottom.
The best was when they tried to reinvent hip huggers.
They had to drag on the ground or you weren't cool.
They reinvented hip huggers and called them low-rise jeans. I'm like, you ain't fucking fooling nobody. Those are hip huggers. Shut up.
Over the weekend, my daughter had a package that came in, and I thought it was for me, so we opened it. And they were these sandals. They were $100. I'm not talking about Birkenstocks. This was the first time I had seen these ones. They were the ones with all the straps. I don't know. Like, they used to have, like, they click together. It's hard to explain. And I looked at those and I thought, what the fuck? Like those were all the ones that my friends' fathers used to wear when I was a kid. And now they're back in style. Are you
Everything
serious?
comes back in style. I'm telling you.
It's good to know. It's good to know that the Vex that I put on your house is already in play.
They're so ugly. I cannot believe she ordered them. So ugly.
But your dad wore them with like the long white socks.
Corduroy bell bottoms. I remember corduroy bell bottoms.
My dad didn't wear them.
Bell bottoms. All I wear is ripped jeans and Converse.
No top. She's topless with ripped jeans and Converse. It's hot. You should get her to go live one day.
I saw how you can do that yourself. Just buy a regular pair of jeans and
yes, that's what they're called. Choco.
There's a photo of me. This is a photo of me in 1987.
That looks like you. You still look the same.
Yeah.
I have
You
a
look the same.
perm. That's what was in. You can't tell with that skirts, but remember bubble skirts? Where the hem was sewn in
I
underneath.
don't know if I ever wore a
Yeah.
bubble skirt.
I didn't.
I
I already
never
had
wore
a bubble
bubble
ass.
change.
I didn't want to invent it. I didn't want to
bubble
go.
ass. I was really
And right, and just so you know, bubble asses weren't the rage back then. The Kardashians hadn't hit the planet yet. Now it's like,
No.
yeah, I could be a rock star now. I just
No,
whatever.
there's rap songs from the late 80s about them, about big butts. Or maybe that was
the
early
90s.
90s.
That was the 90s.
Yeah, so there
No.
was people out there that like big old booties.
Well, here's the thing. Some men love big butts. Some men love big butts, okay?
When a girl comes up
Big
with an
butt.
itty bitty waist and a round thing in your waist, you get
You
what
get
is it?
sprung.
Sprung.
In your face.
In your
Yes.
face.
In your face.
What's
Like
the
it.
weirdest style you ever wore? I mean, the weirdest.
Jankos. Do you know what those are?
No, I have no idea.
So like jeggings or
No, they're the opposite of jeggings. They are these jeans that had legs on them that were about 24 inches. They were like skater pants.
oh wow.
And
never
the,
wore
the
those.
I
legs,
don't even know what that means.
I
type
used to-
type in Jankos, you will see they were the ugliest things, and I cannot believe any of us wore them. Only for a little
Nah.
bit, though.
I miss overalls. I loved wearing overalls in the
Overalls.
90s.
I
I
wore
liked
those.
overalls.
I wore
You know,
overalls.
kind of the thing
They're
like
comfortable.
Yep.
Jennifer Aniston Friends circa 1990. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
loved
the
overalls.
best, I thought that was the best that we ever wore in my era. But everybody else made fun of it. But I'm telling you,
Do you
it's
remember
one of those
the-
things that I'm just
the-
going to sit back and laugh.
The shoulder pads. The shoulder
Yeah,
pads.
shoulder
that women
pads was
used
one
to
thing,
wear.
but then
Those big shoulder pads. I never wore those. I always-
Girbeau jeans, either
I never
Girbeau
wore-
jeans or Z Cavarici. Remember those? Yeah, those were awesome.
Actually,
Hi-
don't.
Hi Tatum.
You don't remember?
Saying hello.
You don't remember Girbeaus or Z Cavaricis?
No.
Never heard of it.
No.
Girl, y'all need to look them up. Look it up.
Look it up. No,
I had
never-
airwalks, Jason. I rocked the shit out of some airwalks.
Hey, Tawanda. Morning.
Anything
How are
stone
you, Tawanda?
Hey,
We're talking
Tawanda.
about the styles. Like,
Stonewash.
who
Oh my
used
god.
to wear the shoulder pads? Anybody? Anybody on here wear
Oh,
shoulder pads?
Hello,
I didn't
me.
get shoulder pads.
Yeah,
I would cut them out of my. You
Listen,
wore them?
yes, God, yes.
I
When
did.
I
I
was
hated them.
12, like so
Stirrup
1987, 88,
Stirrup pants.
my mum had a secondhand clothing store named Merry Go Round, and so this is how I learnt all about fashion and like back in the day, like Studebaker Hawk and all of these designers and stuff that we had here, and everything had you could bring your outfit in, you know, on consignment and that, and she would sell it. And she did like really well at it, and everything had shoulder pads. Oh my god, yeah. What did someone just say? The pants with the elastic, the riding.
Maternity wear? Maternity wear?
No, the riding pants. The what do you call them?
Jodhpurs? Jodhpurs.
Yeah, like kind of like jodhpurs, but yeah, but not for a horse rider. Like horse riders wear them. But
That's right. That's the thing that I could never understand when those kind of fashions came in, and they come in and out often. Because I wore them all
fabric.
the time.
Foil fabrics, big buttons.
I don't know what's stirrup pants. They go underneath your foot.
Stirrup pants. That's it.
See, Sandy knows what Cavaricis are. Thank you,
My dogs are
Sandy.
going to freak out. UPS is here. I got to mute
Yay
a
for the
second.
only,
Okay,
yay
just
for the only two cool people in this room who know what Cavaricis are.
What did
I've never-
Amanda Ray say?
I've never heard that word.
Isn't that what riders do when they're riding a horse? Don't they wear stirrup pants?
So Amanda said before, just before,
No.
a little bit up. Did she say stonewash? Remember stonewash?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I loved stonewash.
I bet Miss Misdemeanor rode side saddle on her horse.
Fuck that. No. No, I did not. We wore
Did
blue
you guys
jeans. let me
tight
tell
roll
you.
your jeans? Or was that
Yeah.
beyond your age?
What?
Oh,
What?
Tight
really?
rolling.
I don't
You're
know what
walking a
that
thin
is.
line, Missy.
I'm
It's
sure there's
Monday
people
morning.
in this
I don't
chat that
even know what
knows.
that is.
I'm
I
sure
do.
there's people in this chat that tight rolled their jeans.
What is
Here's
it?
what.
It's like this special fold that you do at the bottom of your jeans. You like
Yes,
it's hard to
you
explain.
pull them all the way.
I
First of
might
all,
have done that.
they're
I actually might have done that. Really?
Leg
first of all,
warmers.
they're tight fitted jeans at the bottom. They're not like boot cut or regular cut. Okay, they're more
Okay.
narrow, and you take them and you pull them tight against your ankle and kind of roll them to the side, and then start rolling them up just a couple of turns. You don't want to like up mid calf. You just want them, down there. That came from the 80s.
I remember LA Gear. Ash, I think I had LA Pumps. Do you remember those? The basketball sneakers that pumped up?
Oh yes.
Oh, I remember those. I remember.
What about leg
Not that
warmers?
old.
And anyone have leg
I feel
warmers?
like, oh God, yeah. I wore them with my Catholic school uniform, and I would get the multicolored ones, and I would have to have a discussion with the headmistress.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a place that recommended a stronger curriculum for me. I thought stronger curriculum means like prison. I don't know.
I was forever getting
Oh,
in trouble by the nuns.
It was more structured. I needed a
Reebok
more
pumps,
structured. I needed a more structured curriculum, which to me meant prison. I'm
Mhm.
like, what? I'm not. Come on. I mean, it's just leg warmers. Really, get over it, sis. They didn't like
Get
when I
over
called
it,
sis
sis.
either. Yeah, they get a little pissy. Like, what's
You
under
called
the
her
hat,
fucking nuns,
penguin?
sis. Get over it,
What-
sis.
What's under the hat, penguin? Let us have a look.
Oh,
That kind of shit
gosh.
really got on their nerves.
No, Jason, I went through many different fashion changes. Many.
What was the weirdest style for men? Does anybody remember? Nobody remembers men's style, right?
Oh, yes, I do. The freaking
Okay.
track suits, man. What parachute pants? You remember those?
The parachute pants, MC Hammer pants, the flipped up collars on anything that had a collar.
I remember the skinhead rage. Like, I think, I don't know, this is British, but did anyone ever watch The Young Ones?
Rhonda drew a fake mole on her lips so she would look like Madonna.
I did that too. I used to do that.
Skinny leather, gray ties. How about the guys that used to open up their shirts and they'd wear
skinny
these
ties?
They'd walk around with a half-open shirt so their chest was showing, and they'd have all these gold necklaces or chains on, and they thought they were cool, chewing on.
Pimpin' ain't easy, Carla. Pimpin' ain't easy.
I know.
Boleros. Remember boleros?
I have no idea what that is.
Bolero ties. Those skinny
the bolero ties.
That's what she's saying. Skull of a
bull.
Oh, Remy, I agree. I cannot do men in skinny jeans. No way.
No,
I don't either. I think men in skinny jeans look
stupid.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I had to bite my tongue there, but it does.
No, my son.
Mr. T starter said.
Or leather. Remember the men that would wear leather, like tight leather, outfits. Well, I never knew
it. Would wear the skinny jeans.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe
not wear a bun in their hair
porn back in the day.
Not wear a bun in their hair either.
Every time I think of a man bun, I think of that song. How you gonna name yourself after a gun and have a fucking man bun? I love that part. I cannot stand a man bun.
Remember multiples? They were clothes and they were jumpers, pants, tops, tube tops that double as belts, cotton in many colors. They had their own store. No one ever remembers them. Multiples.
Garanimals? You mean Garanimals?
Multiples. Hyper-colored T-shirts. Oh, yes. tie-dye T-shirts.
Hyper-color, 1988.
Back in style again, tie-dye.
Yeah, tie-dyes are back big time.
Are they?
That's before my time.
Yeah.
That was a big thing.
You guys never had a hyper-color T-shirt? Oh my gosh, you touch it.
Yes, 501s and T's. And if you don't know what 501s are, you need to just go back to school.
Levi.
Thank you. There you go.
My husband will only wear Levi's or Wranglers.
Hot
He's not wearing
pants.
anything else.
Listen, Tawanda girl, I had this pair of hot pants.
Hot
Used to
pants.
piss my mom
Ooh.
off when I'd wear them. They were pale pink and they had little flowers all over them. And
The
they
heck are
were
hot pants?
Hot pants? You don't know what hot pants are? Oh my god.
No,
Lord
my
have
seriously,
mercy.
explain.
This child.
Lord
on
have
here.
mercy.
What are they?
You have to Google it. Hot pants.
You
My
need to
God.
Google it. You need
You
to
have to
Google it.
Google hot pants.
Wait, they're
Yeah,
short
Google it.
shorts,
Yeah.
and they call them hot pants.
Yeah.
They did then they reformed
What?
it to change the name to match a TV show and they called them Daisy Dukes. Whatever.
That doesn't make sense.
Tawanda had
Shorty
purple
shorts or hot pants?
Tawanda had
Okay.
purple ones. Oh, I bet
Because
you
it makes
rock
guys
those,
hot when they
Tawanda.
see them.
You
Oh,
rock
yeah.
them hot pants.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
You
I'm
remember the
finding.
shoes we wore back there? Those they were like
Yeah, they were called saddle Oxfords. Had to wear them to school every
yeah,
freaking
no,
day.
not that. They were like, oh, I can't remember the name of them now. They were pumped up. They weren't pumped. You didn't pump them up.
Candies.
They were
Candies? Not
No.
tennis shoes. You're talking about dress shoes or casual shoes?
no, they were
Good
kind of
category.
dress shoes, but they were real clumpy and high.
They weren't candies?
It might have been. Is that what
I
they
remember
were called?
Oh no, wait. We had the
You know
sandal
what
of
I
doom.
mean. You know what I
We
mean.
had we had the sandal of doom and I know who's gonna know what I'm talking about. Tawanda will know, Carla will know, I'll know. I'm not
Us
sure who else.
oldies,
But
us oldies.
okay,
Not
us
the
oldies
youngins.
but goodies,
Youngins
but the
don't know.
besties. We're oldies
Yeah.
but besties,
Yeah,
right?
we
Does
we
anybody
age,
remember?
we age like a fine wine. Okay, okay.
Listen, this is important. This is the sandal from hell that I loved them. Dr. Scholl's. The
Yeah.
original
Mhm.
wooden with the one strap
Yep.
across the top.
Yep.
And they would always slide off your foot and hit you right in the arch of your foot. And you
Yep.
would call your mother everything but a Christian when that
Like
happened.
a wooden clog?
Yes.
Is that what you guys are talking about?
I remember
Not
Dr.
really a
Martens.
clog.
I remember
weren't
Dr.
really a
Martens,
clog.
Not
They were specially designed by Dr. Scholl's when Dr. Scholl became really, really famous nationwide, worldwide, whatever. And it had a little hump where your toes would kind of grasp onto the wood when you walked, and it was supposed to exercise your foot and your legs. But
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
was.
They have those kind of
painful.
shoes now. What are those
I
shoes
hate
called?
the sandals the kids wear now. I think they're ugly as hell, and they wear them with socks. Those ones with the big strap
Crocs?
across. Yeah,
What?
Have you guys seen those shoes
Ugly.
that have like the really thick, they're sneakers, and they have the really thick part like by the heel, and they're supposed to like, I don't know, tone your calves as you walk? Please tell me none of you ladies wear those, because every time I see those sneakers, I immediately know what type of people they
I wear
are.
normal sneakers. I wear
I'm trying to
know,
think
but
of
they
what the
can't-
name of those things are.
I know that we went
think-
through a spree just in nursing alone where they would wear the Reeboks, or not Reeboks, I'm sorry,
Yes,
Nikes
Tatum.
or something
Skechers
with the
makes
big
their
screws in the bottom, and they would bounce.
Skechers makes them.
No,
Skechers
Skechers makes them.
pens. What's Miss Murder?
I'm
got
never
here?
gonna live this down. This is me in 1996.
Is that blonde hair? You had blonde
Mhm.
hair.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was like I think I love Roxette. So my son is 3 there, so that has to be 1996. Oh my god, I must have been. How old was I then? 21.
You look like I thought that was 2 kids.
Look how skinny I was. Oh my god, back in the
Mhm.
day.
Good girl.
Yeah, well, back in the day, we were all skinny, weren't we?
Nope.
I think
And
so.
still
You
is.
can never
you know.
accuse me of that. Ask my mother if I was skinny.
I was like
could weigh
95
120
pounds at
pounds.
one
She was like,
point.
"Oh, you've got to go on a diet." I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not eating any more alfalfa at school, Mom. People make
I
fun
was
of me.
under
Give me a
100
point.
pounds. Like now I'm like, I won't even
Wow.
tell you what I weigh now. Although my doctor said that I didn't need to lose weight, but I would like to. You know how it's okay. You can be in a certain range of weight,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they'll say you don't need to lose weight, but you don't feel
Yeah.
like none of my jeans fit me.
I
Well, some
have
of them
is
do.
Isn't
Some
it
of
like
them do.
anything over 25%? BMI, they
Right.
say that you're overweight or something. Isn't
Right.
that like the
yeah,
top?
but then if
I'm
you
under
take,
that.
yeah, but here's the deal. BMI is
Morning, Nanya.
bullshit. Because if you take a pro athlete, trained, well honed, I mean, solid as a rock, his BMI is off the chart. Trust me.
No,
Because his
Jason,
body,
I wasn't old in '96. Fuck off. I was 21.
Who said that?
Jason.
Oh,
I
Jason.
wish I was
He
21
also
in
asked me
96.
how I enjoyed the 50s.
I know, and
He's
I
just
laughed
being a
at that.
dick.
So this is my karma. Yep.
He's just being a dick.
Yeah.
He's like that. Y'all remember the unknown comic, the dude that wore the bag over his head? I picture Jason when that's what I
What's
picture.
that, Remy? Amazon. Oh, Reeboks. Why did he get so quiet? Did
I
he
don't know.
run out of topics?
We're all plotting Jason's death. That's why.
Yeah.
We're all plotting his demise.
You don't
We're gonna
say that.
get you,
He has
Jason.
such a dick on here.
You don't say that to Miss Murder. Come on now.
Right?
Oh yeah, you don't
We'll
say
kill
things
you.
like that to Miss Murder.
Especially since I feel like I am old and that I'm 45 in an hour.
You know
I'm
what?
sorry.
Here's my deal.
Should we start a
58
rumor
minutes.
that Ash 274 is pregnant?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
No.
I'm
I wouldn't
65.
do that.
I was born in 65, Tawana. I'm old and I'm proud because you know what? I'm wiser than all y'all fucks. Whatever. I've already lived through the shit y'all going through, and I'm just sitting back laughing at you. Anyhow, you shouldn't do that.
I was born in 70,
Well, here's the
75.
thing. Our kids are grown. We don't have to
We drink whenever the fuck we want to.
yeah, we don't have to ask permission. We're kind of set,
Yeah.
financially anyways. Yeah. I
I'm
stayed at 125, 130 pounds until I was about 24. Then I had my kid. I was 198 pounds. Holy shit. You really bumped
I
up.
put a lot on too.
That's-
I'm down to
yeah.
141 now.
I mean,
I'm
See what kids do to
Well,
you?
141 at 5'7" is not overweight, I don't think.
apart
Oh my
from
God. What?
wishing I had more kids, I'm glad I had my son early. I had him when I was 18. And apart from wishing that I had more kids, it just didn't turn out that way. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I did. Look at the traveling I've been able to do. Look at last year. I wouldn't have been able to go overseas last year.
How old is your son?
He'll
That's
be 20,
right, Nunya.
He'll be 27 in a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
That's right,
So you had
Nunya.
him
Baby,
young.
we're fine.
You had him really young.
Yeah, I got pregnant at 17, and I had him. He was due the day after my birthday, actually. He was due on the 10th of June.
I didn't have my kid until I was 28.
He
A lot of people have kids later now. Like
he
I
had to be
noticed.
induced. Yeah, he was 2 weeks late. They had to induce me, and he was 9 pound 1. So
My mom was born
go,
in
Eagle.
60.
You go, Eagle. And we're the
My
funniest
mom was
bitches on the
born
planet,
in
all of us. Yeah.
1955. Ash says her mom was born in 1955.
Oh, so that means that you have to listen to me and Tawanda and Carla and Nunya and who else was it?
These
Eagle
women in here
and-
are young enough to be our daughters. Like,
right.
Mhm.
So straighten up and quit fussing.
Or you're gonna go and we're gonna ground you.
I
Did you get grounded?
definitely.
Did you ever get grounded when you were a kid?
Oh boy, I did.
Quiet.
I
I
did.
got grounded. That
For
was the
sure.
punishment. Now the
Listen.
punishment is take their electronics away. But when I was a kid, it was
Mhm.
because I couldn't wait to get out of the house. You know what I mean? Like to go out with my friends. So my
Right.
punishment was being grounded. If I had to stay in the house, I was
Listen.
Yeah, there
I
was.
was
there
I was
wasn't
grounded
anything to
twice a
take
year.
away.
I was grounded twice a year. I'd go out on a date. They'd
Hi,
find out
Mary.
whatever
Mary.
I did. They would ground me for 6 months. I'd go out on another date. Same thing. Rinse and repeat.
I would
But then
just
they
sneak out.
They would ground me from the phone, and we had like these office phones, like you see in the old movies. I know you old people, you young people don't get it, but they had all the lights at the bottom with the hold button at the end, the red. Okay, so when you picked up the phone, the little thing lit up, right? So I snuck into my parents'
Tatum, you had your
bedroom,
son at 16. That's young.
and I flipped the cover off the phone, and I removed their light bulb in my parents' room so they wouldn't know when I was on the phone.
Clever.
No, they caught me. I was grounded
Yeah,
again.
Jason, kids would love to be grounded these days because If they were just grounded and had to stay in the house, they could still have their electronics. You take their
Right.
electronics away, and they don't know what to do with themselves.
No.
You want to punish them? Make
We
them go
never
outside
had
and have a
that when I was
jog.
a kid.
We never had anything that was that important to be
And they
Take
grow
it
up
away
with
from
cell
us.
phones. We never had cell phones when we were a kid. Here's our cell phone.
Yeah, my cell phone was my mom standing on the back of
I
the
think
house
my
and putting her
first one.
fingers in her mouth and whistling. You could hear her to Canada, I think. Pretty sure that
Yeah.
we got some calls.
Yeah, it probably would have been about 99, 2000. I got my first cell phone.
Do you remember the old cell phones that were really big and bulky?
My dad had one because he was a journalist.
They didn't have the
He
first
thought it
cell
was
phone I ever had
so
didn't
cool.
have a camera. Very first
The
one.
first cell, not even cellular phone. You can't even call it that because I had
No.
a bag phone for the car.
Mobile phone.
Mhm.
Mobile. It was the mobile.
Mobile phone.
Mobile.
It's
That's
a
what we
mobile
say.
phone.
We don't say
they
cell phone.
charged you. They charged you by the second. It was like $49.95 a second. So
Uh-huh.
if you had to call anybody, it was like, oh, please fucking hang up.
Oh,
Mom,
I
they
hated
got
it.
me. Click.
Well, now everybody's got a cell phone, even little kids, like young
Yeah.
kids, all have a cell phone. They know how to work everything.
Make
Mhm.
sure
Like,
that
it's
your
pretty
credit
bad when
card
your
details
grandchildren
are
have to show you how
attached.
to do stuff on the computer because you're too stupid. You don't know.
And make sure your credit card details aren't attached to it. There was a story on a current affair here about a little kid racking up an $8,000 bill by buying. His
Oh.
mother handed him her tablet, and it had all of her Samsung
You know
Pay
what's here's the
stuff
really funny story about that. That
linked to
story's
it.
been going on for the last 10 years. So that just teaches you that this generation coming up
It
ain't learning
has
from their mistakes. I'm just saying.
no,
Because it
no.
keeps happening. At some
Hey,
point, I'd be like the phone company going, yeah, that happened back in
Turquoise. That would be an
2004.
insult.
Yeah.
but that's the
Because
parents'
Turquoise
fault.
said at bingo, a lady thought me and my daughter were sisters. My daughter didn't like.
But that's the parents' fault. They need to
I love
make sure
marriage.
it's tight. Because the 5-year-old
Dude.
doesn't know anything about money. You know, he's there buying a cat or something for his cat, his virtual cat or whatever.
Remember Tamagotchis? Whose kids had
Yes,
Tamagotchis?
I had one.
I
What's
had
a
a baby. I didn't
Tamagotchi?
have
I have no idea what that even is.
A virtual
Carl knows it.
pet. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I
You
know.
Yeah.
Now I
do.
know.
They
I didn't
look
know
like a
that's what
little
they were called
egg.
because I never had one.
And it could
It-
die
it-
if you didn't feed it.
Hey,
It was
Mary O.
like the old Donkey Kong kind of games.
Did we lose Ems? Or is she just
You know
on
what?
mute?
I think she's probably
don't know.
pooping.
Holy fuck, I've been muted this whole time.
Yeah.
I've been having my own little side conversations over here
I know.
for probably the
Listen.
last half an hour.
I'm sitting there talking and talking and talking. And I'm like, this murder is not listening, not hearing or acknowledging me. I'm like, can she freaking hear me? And
I'm sitting
so mad
here
she couldn't hear me. Were you
and I
talking?
don't want to.
Yesterday.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to interrupt, so I just thought I was
So you
being rude.
muted.
So I was letting you guys talk. I didn't realize I'm fucking
No,
muted.
be rude. Be rude. Interrupt. We always interrupt each other. Come on.
Gosh,
Hey, can any of you, hey,
So
Carla
was
or
the
Rhonda?
conversation good?
how long have I been muted for? I've been talking to all of y'all.
Like at
Hey,
least
Carla.
10, 15
Carla,
minutes.
listen, I know I'm in this pack. I know I'm here all day long, but I'm not a dog. Please get your nose out of my asshole. Please.
What's
I'm
inside?
not new. I'm here all the
Oh,
time.
God, you
Go.
What's inside?
Did you guys hear about the 5-year-old kid that got pulled over on the highway?
Driving
and
to buy
he-
a Lamborghini? Yep.
Yeah, he was driving to buy a Lamborghini because his mother would not let him buy it. So he took the family
That's my
car. It was
husband.
a van, I
That's my
believe.
husband.
He was a 5-year-old boy, and you should have
Yeah.
seen him pull over to the left.
Yeah.
He pulled over to the left, but the cop pulled him over, and the little kid pulled right over, and he was driving
That
to
was
buy
my
a
Oh my
husband.
God, I'm
Lamborghini.
gonna have to look.
He's not
I'm
five.
gonna have to Google
He looks
that.
like he's 5.
I'm gonna have to Google
And he would
that.
do that shit.
With the $3 he had in his pocket.
Hey, can
You're
anybody
You're
tell me
right,
currently where my
Jason.
husband is?
I've been muted since the FedEx guy came. He's been long
Rhonda.
gone.
Yeah.
Rhonda.
I'm like, because you were so quiet. I'm like, did we use apps? Misdemeanor said, no, she's just pooping.
I thought you guys were being assholes.
Listen.
Well, we are
Rhonda.
that. We are
Right.
assholes. So.
Yeah.
Rhonda and Carla. Rhonda and Carla. When did y'all last speak to Michael? How long ago was that? An hour?
Yeah.
Where was
Just
he at?
before I came on.
Where was he?
I don't know. Rana will have
These
to
people
say.
talk to my husband more than I do.
There you go.
Yeah,
There's,
I've got him.
there's a
I've got
new
him on my Facebook.
there's a new category for Jen's polls or awards.
Who's pissed? Mario.
Longest time a person's gone talking whilst muted.
My bad.
Longest conversation while muted.
M will win.
Ems will be nominated for that.
No.
God.
I have the
We're
winner.
not hearing
This
her.
is the winner, and it will stop the category dead. It will stop the category dead. Mandy Bell, when she was trying to read all of those fucking
Yes. I even sent her a
Hilarious.
text
Did you see
telling her
that
she
one?
was muted.
That was so funny. She was
We were
talking,
sending up flares,
She knows she
smoke
was
signals.
muted. Like there was
Well,
like I think people were
know.
typing in the chat. They were trying to get her attention and just never got her attention. It was kind of funny.
That was epic. That
Yeah.
was epic.
Yeah, see that? Only I spoke to him misdemeanor. Carla is innocent. I'm innocent, you see? I didn't speak to your husband this morning.
You're not so innocent.
Where was he? Did he tell you where he was?
He didn't tell me because I didn't speak to him. I would never do that.
Where's Waldo?
I don't have his freaking phone number, or I would have. Or I said, wait your damn way out.
I'll be putting that in the chat in a minute. Everybody call Mike.
He'll be like, who is this? Oh, just a friend from YouTube.
He'll just answer and go, you know my wife, don't you?
Nanya said, don't feel bad, Em. She's done that too and was wondering why no one was answering me. I'm like, wow, they're being so rude. Yeah, that's what probably Ems was thinking. God, I'm talking. Nobody's
Ems is sitting there going, y'all are the fucking rudest bitches. I hate you, bitch. I'm never coming back here. Oh, I'm on mute.
Well, I would start to jump into the conversation and somebody else would start talking. And so I don't like to interrupt. So I do that anyways. I'll just stop. So I just thought you guys were fucking rude.
You're too polite. Yeah, we're rude. We are rude. We're a bunch of rude bitches.
Carla,
yeah.
Should we let everyone know what's happening with the
About your
live?
channel?
About what?
About your channel?
Yeah, like what we're gonna do.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I'm taking weekends off, guys. And Miss Murder is going to do a live every, what is it?
I'll do mornings as well.
Oh, she's going to do
weekends.
morning lives on, is it Saturdays or Sundays you're doing them?
Maybe both.
Maybe
Both?
both. I'll have to see.
Maybe both days, but I'm going to, son of a bitch, it's hot. Smokey says, get up here, Smokey. Come and
Hey,
tell us
sexy.
how hot it is.
Smokey
yeah,
pig.
so I'm sleeping in on the weekend. Sleeping in for me is 8 o'clock. So
Okay.
So yeah, we'll do it. We'll start
I
it
think I
then,
deserve
8:30ish.
2 days off a week.
Yeah.
So.
No,
Yeah.
no, you don't.
Carla
No,
can
you
have
I do.
Carla can have
The
a bit of a
torture?
sleep in, and you guys still get a morning live. So yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My twin got pulled over because they thought he was 10. Oh, really?
Wow.
Wow.
That's going to be my husband. I swear to God, he looks like he's 12.
That happened to my brother. My dad gave my brother, it's called a Bradley kit car, but it has the flip up doors that looks like a Lamborghini, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a very small car. And my brother looked very young. He was only 16, just got his license, just got the car. And he would get pulled over all the time because people thought it was just some kid that stole his parents' car.
Wow.
All the time.
Yeah, that's not purple.
Here's Smokey. Say hello to Smokey. There's a man in the house. Morning, Smokey.
Where you been,
What's
Em?
up?
Where were you all weekend?
Golfing, mofo, golfing.
Damn right. A lot of beers down, huh?
A few too many.
How did
What'd
your
you
date
shoot?
go? Oh,
I ain't
sorry.
had my date yet. You know, it ain't like bam and then you go get on a date. It's kind of like talk and then you find out what somebody wants to do. You know, but we going out. I can promise you that.
Smokey's
said
looking all
so.
fresh with a new haircut. Woo woo.
No,
Yeah. Woo, woo.
Loving it.
Did you do
You-
your challenge thing yet? Remember you were talking about your challenge, Mario? Is that you?
I did
Mario.
Starlight gave me a celibacy challenge one time, and I did that.
Mario, is that you?
Did you fail?
Sabrina.
No, I passed.
Wow, I'm impressed.
I got lucky.
You know what I had
Mario,
to
is
do
that
last
you?
night for the first time ever, and I thought I was gonna fucking puke. So I had to. We had been golfing all weekend, and you know your skin gets dried out. So I was putting lotion on my husband's back, and I noticed there was like these weird hairs. I had to shave that
Morning,
motherfucker's
Mary.
back. You ever shaved your husband's back? Blech.
No.
I
Not
can't
my
say I've
husband,
ever
but
shaved
My
a
boyfriend.
husband's
person's
not got a lot of hair.
Yep.
Neither
Mary.
did mine, but there was these weird ones sticking out. I couldn't do that to him.
I dated this guy and he had the hairiest back like a motherfucking gorilla. I swear.
Oh, Lord.
See, I have a philosophy because like Mike is like a Mexican hairless. I'm just saying. So I'm thinking in theory that God gives men one of two things: hair or dick. I'm just gonna go there.
Luckily, mine got
okay.
both.
Mary, are you there?
He's fucking bald, so I guess he's all dick.
Say hello to Mary O. Mary O's up now, guys.
Hi, Mary.
I
Hey,
just
Mary.
I'm actually
Hey,
on my way
Mary.
out. How do you punish an 18-year-old? She's like, you
How
can't
do
do
you
anything.
punish
I'm
them?
18 now, so I
You
shut
know
off
what you
her
do?
phone.
This is how
Take their car
this is how
keys
you
away.
punish.
You
No,
take the
Take
things
their
that
cell
go
you,
and you
phone, take
buy.
their cell phone away.
You
take
go
the
and you
things
buy
you pay for.
a
But
couple of pregnancy tests. Listen, go and buy a couple of pregnancy tests and draw the pink lines, the two, like you're pregnant,
yeah,
and say, just want you to
God,
know I
you're
stuck
so
this in your toilet this
terrible.
morning. You want to explain this to me? That'll punish her.
they haven't had sex. Nah, I already know
What,
that.
what,
Then
what,
even
what,
better,
why is she
even
being
better.
punished? Wait a minute. Why is she being punished?
Because
It
she
depends.
almost threw my youngest over the catwalk balcony. Well,
Oh shit!
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
That's not
she
nice.
that's
wanted her to
serious.
think that's what she was going to do.
Do you
She
pay for
thought that was
any of her
funny.
stuff? Do you pay for anything of hers? Cell
Yeah,
phone or?
well, I just turned off her phone.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
good. That'll do.
That'll
But
I would go.
okay,
I'd still.
That'll be a punishment.
That'll hit her
actually,
where it hurts.
I
I would
have to
still
go.
consider
Can
the
everybody
pregnancy
keep
thing.
my youngest in her prayers, in your
Yes.
prayers?
Oh, yes,
Um,
absolutely.
So she has this really, really, really rare autoimmune disease, and every time she gets a cold, it
Oh.
wreaks havoc with her kidneys.
Oh.
So I have a pee test at home that I did, and the first day it was +2, and then yesterday it was +3. So I'm just
Oh.
waiting to hear back from CHOP,
Yeah.
the Children's Hospital in Philadelphia, to see
Philly,
what
yeah.
time I can bring her in to get a kidney scan.
Oh jeez.
honey.
You'll be in
Yeah.
our prayers
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Good thoughts
Yeah.
here, honey.
That's why I'm always afraid of her getting COVID, because
Yeah.
she wouldn't do well with it. But yeah, I was like, how do you punish an 18-year-old? My oldest left the house when she was 18. Like she was already in college.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like, God, what do I do? I couldn't even believe she
Yeah.
used that card. She's like, I'm 18 now.
The only thing you
I
really
would
could, is
listen. I would still go with the pregnancy test, especially if she's not sexually active. That would scare the shit out of her. Like, who did you sit too close to? Huh? You know this shit travels. You can get it off of a toilet seat. You know that, right?
which boys have you been kissing?
Right.
Oh my God. That's
I
funny.
just give mine the look.
I'm going to send prayers for your daughter.
Yes,
Absolutely.
please. She's all upset. Well, it's because she doesn't go out, and here we're going, to the hospital. Not the hospital. There's a medical center next to the big hospital.
Mhm.
I don't even know how they're going to do it. So yeah, that would be great.
Well, hopefully, I mean, thankfully, the cases have gone way down. So,
Yeah, I mean, no. I know she doesn't have COVID. It's just
no,
her.
I know that, but
Yeah.
she's been going to the
Yeah,
hospital.
I
It's
mean,
scary.
I know. That's where it all started in Pennsylvania. The guy from CHOP, the I don't know, heart doctor.
Mm-hmm.
He like got everybody,
Mm.
like 125 people he came into contact with. No more than that. I forget how many.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, she's nervous and she's like,
Yeah.
because if it
Well,
stays, do you remember when you were pregnant, you take the P test and you're never supposed to have protein in your urine? It should always
Right.
be a 0.
Yep.
So if it stays and then the prednisone doesn't work or whatever, then she goes on dialysis to flush it all
Oh
out.
God. Has she ever
I
had
gotta-
dialysis before?
Huh?
Oh man,
Has she ever had to have it before?
Yeah, 2 times. So
God.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's tough. That is really
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, she wasn't feeling well on Saturday. And then I'm like, well, let's just take the test. And it said +2. I was like, I didn't tell her because I was like, she's like, what is it? I'm like, oh, it's okay. And then yesterday, I'm like, oh, Hannah, sorry, I said her name. Let's just do it again. And she's like, why? You did it yesterday. I'm like, I just need to. And then it went up. So,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
sorry
Yeah.
about that.
So
Maybe
yeah.
I can cheer you up. I got a good story I can tell you that just happened to me.
Oh God.
Smokey always
Okay.
is there to cheer
Here we
everyone up.
go.
Listen, every day at 9:30 I get a Spanish lesson from this girl in the Quick Trip. I've took y'all with me before.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, today her Spanish phrase was, I can't really remember the phrase. It was ya something. But she told me in Spanish that she's pregnant.
Really?
Woohoo!
With
She
your
said
child?
something like, me me gusta a little bun in the oven. I said, oh, go girl, woo woo.
Smokey, is it yours?
No, it's not mine.
Smokey's gonna be a daddy. Let's start a rumor, shall we?
Congratulations!
Lord,
It's Rumor Monday.
I'm gonna start pulling up those cigars.
please, no. Oh my Lord. I've done mine.
that's
I'm only
funny.
3 years from having one almost raised. So
Oh my
no,
God.
That's
thank
funny.
God.
Not going to go through that again.
Hey,
No,
hey,
I don't want to go through that again.
did you hear that the kids are probably going to move into the dorms?
Yes, and
I
yes,
heard that.
Marielle,
University
yesterday
is
it just
the
got
first.
released that we can have graduation, but it has to be under 150, but I'll at least be able to watch my kid walk. Woohoo!
Personally,
That's awesome. I'm happy for
I
all
you.
think
the
that's
schools.
awesome. Yeah. I wonder if people
That's
are going to have weddings and stuff now, or like maybe smaller weddings, or
or
what I mean?
sex for that matter.
Well, sex, yeah.
Yeah, I've already
My
been
daughter,
sitting on
my
that.
daughter
So.
wants
Stranger
her
danger.
reception now, the end of September.
There's
Yeah, y'all
lots
do
of
know
people on
probably
the tubes.
there's going to be a big influx in, like, I don't know, like say there's 100,000 babies born like in the year 2019. Well, there's going to be 2 million born in 2021.
Oh shit.
Well,
I don't
my
know.
daughter-in-law is pregnant. She's due in December.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
see,
Data
that
time.
almost lines up with COVID.
Yep.
I wonder if the Pornhub subscriptions have been up. Like, that's a legit question.
They have.
True.
Yep.
I would.
bet you.
Pornhub's free.
Listen to him. Y'all sound like y'all been having trouble logging
Smokey,
in.
you're not watching the good stuff if you're not paying for it. I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
I will say I've uploaded there before.
I always say my twins were 9/11 babies because it happened in the month.
So I
conceived
was
that
due with my daughter on 9/11, and I went in on 9/11
month.
to have her, and luckily she put me through 48 hours of labor, so she was not born on the 11th. Thank freaking God.
Mm.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, I love y'all much as I got to go back to work. See y'all later on today.
Hey, Smokey, have you been to the post office?
I'm going there. Actually, I got to go there today. I get off
Okay.
at 3 today, so I'm headed by there. I hope I got some makeup.
Sweet.
I hope I get some makeup.
He's got a date coming up. He needs some makeup. Smokey,
Yes, ma'am.
Smokey, safety,
Yes, ma'am.
safety first, buddy. Safety first, okay?
Safety first. That's right. I'm on the
Safety
fifth
first.
floor
That's
today.
Okay,
Y'all have a good
safety
one.
first.
Thank
Okay,
you.
you too. Love you.
Bye,
love.
y'all.
All right, I gotta
Bye.
go and get
Sexy
my
mamas.
youngest up and all that shit and
Okay, honey. Well, we're going to be
get ready
praying.
to go downtown.
Let
Yeah,
us know,
we
okay?
will. Yeah, make sure you let us know.
Yeah, keep
Or-
us
Yeah,
in the loop.
yeah. Hopefully it'll be fine. And she just needs some prednisone.
Yeah, I love that prednisone. Not,
Oh
but
God,
it
no.
does the job. You know, it does
What
what it
is
does.
wrong
does,
with
but
what
she
kind of
she likes to sleep
reaction do you
16
get
hours
from
a
that?
day.
From
You become a
prednisone?
very.
Yeah, I've
No,
heard bad
she
things about that.
Yeah,
I'll
it's not
tell you.
fun.
Let me tell you.
it
Here's what
makes my
happens. Have
daughter
you seen the
speed.
commercial? Yeah, here's the commercial with Betty White where she's playing football and she's just like the
Yeah,
crankiest
yeah.
bitch ever.
hmm
That's it. That's what you end up like right there. And no
I'm going
Snickers
into
will
the
fix it.
dungeon now. Y'all have fun and a good day. Yeah, you too, Saint Taco. Love you, girl.
Oh, hey,
Bye,
Taco.
Taco
Taco.
Taco.
Have fun in the dungeon.
Kick some ass for us, honey.
Yeah, you kick some ass.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, Ginger.
My phone is on 5%, so if I drop off, my phone's dead.
Hey, Ginge.
Ginger,
Do you know how
did you
to
hear?
charge your phone?
I'm gonna
Every time
take
you
her
charge-
to talk.
Well,
Damn
I'm
millennials.
missing. No, this new phone that I have lost the headphone jack, and if my headphones are dead, then I got to use the plug-in headphones, which go into the charging port, so I can't charge my phone while I have these headphones on. Don't you know the new phones, Carla? You old
Yeah, I
lady,
know.
get with it.
Call me how rude. That's how I know. And it pisses me off that it works that way. It pisses me off. Like, why
Love
can't they
you.
leave it like that? I love you too.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Love you,
Coming
Mina
up,
Pie.
St. Taco says, I love prednisone. It keeps my flare ups down.
Right? It does. It does.
You
It
want
does
up,
do the
Ginger
trick.
Locks, Mom?
Coming up, Ginger.
You coming up, dear?
I haven't spoken
Hello?
to her for a couple of days. Probably the longest I've gone without speaking
Oh,
to her.
wait. I get that message sometime. When I try to put a link in, it says, hang on. It says, YouTube rejected your comment. This is fairly common when sharing a link. You may need to share the link another way.
On your
Okay.
own
Like
And then,
channel.
what?
and then I
Mail
tried
it.
a sec-
Mail
and I
it to
tried-
her, okay?
then I tried a second time, and look, it came up. Like,
Use
it's
the
so
home-
weird.
Use the
It's
homing pigeon.
so freaking weird. Like,
Smoke
I get
signals.
that YouTube like at least once.
Damn, you're gonna have to get out the drone. I'm sending you a link. Here it comes.
Sending you a link. It's coming your way. Oh my god.
By a homing
Yeah,
pigeon.
I feel
Should
so
we
bad
be
for
having this
tacos.
much fun at 9:30 in the morning or not?
Hell yes. Hell
I think
yes.
so. I think so.
I feel so bad for two tacos because I'm telling you right now, I feel her pain. Because I tell
I
you what,
know.
every day going to work for me was like a test of how was I going to stay out of jail for the day.
Did
Really.
anybody go and listen to her videos yesterday? She's so funny. She is so
She
hilarious.
is hysterical.
Part 1 and part 2. Go over to her channel. If you guys want, put her link
Can
in
you-
there. It's
I was-
so
Can you
hilarious.
put her link in the chat, please? Because
Yes.
sometimes it's hard to find her. I don't think I'm
Yeah.
sub to her. I got to sub up.
Yeah, I'm sub to her.
Mhm.
Let me find her.
I am, I think. Pretty sure I am. Yeah, I kind of sat on
It's
my
1
bed and
and
jumped up
2,
and down and went,
it's just hilarious.
yes,
It's
I have a
just
sister in the
hilarious.
world who hates work as much as I do. So I don't have to do it
Oh.
anymore.
I'm gonna
Just
try and
good.
put it in the oh, there's Ginger Locks.
TLM.
Is Saint
Hello.
Taco's
Was it?
is she a mod in here? Because she's
Yeah,
supposed
she
to
is.
be. Okay, she can put her link. Can you put your link in there if you have a second? Saint
She may have
Taco?
gone to
She
work,
said
huh?
I know, she said she's in she's in
She's encroaching upon hell.
her part 1 and part 2 is
Can I have a wrench? Since you have a wrench.
No wrench for you.
Hey.
don't get a wrench.
I got to go plug my phone in.
I'm a little sad.
Okay, honey.
Bye.
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 Well done the fort.
You haven't called me in like 3 days, Miss Murder. I'm a little kind of hurt. The hell?
Have it what? Have it what?
She hasn't called me.
She was
have,
live
Uh-oh.
last night. I had to drop off.
I was on there
was
for a little
live.
bit. Yeah. All right.
I-
That didn't count. That's our personal time.
I have been talking to a lot of other people.
It's fine. I'm just
What
giving
is
you
it? It's
shit.
like saying, I have other friends.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. So do I.
Oh my God.
I didn't say that.
Oh, there it is. Okay, there it
You
is.
didn't. I did. I was doing the interpretation for the smart ass side, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Joking. You know
I-
I'm joking. I was
I
so
know.
busy this whole weekend.
I
Oh,
love
you know what? The video's down, Ems. But I'll give you her link. But her video's down. It's hilarious.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It was
It-
freaking hilarious. I should so fucking funny.
call you
Sorry.
now. I'm not Rhonda. Do I need to call you? Blink
Oh,
twice
call
if
you
I need to
who?
call you.
Rhonda, get up
I-
here.
Hell,
I
what do you mean
I
call
did-
you now?
Right? Mm-hmm.
I
Come
want
up
to
here
Hey,
now. And
Dova.
come up here on panel now, Rhonda. Help me,
We gotta get her
Rhonda.
drunk. We gotta get her drunk, and then
Let's
no
talk
telling what'll
us
come out of her
out.
mouth.
Yeah, her videos are down, but trust me, it was funny. They were funny. I was laughing. Hey, Dova.
Hi,
Gin-
Dova.
Hi, Dova. Dova,
Ginger,
you want to come up?
what have you been up
We're
to,
talking
Ginger?
about we were talking about like crappy hi Lanky Tor is a sweetheart. About fashion. We were doing fashion.
What we used to
like
wear.
Yeah, what we used to wear back in the day, in the olden days.
I just wanted to see what Ginger's been up to because I haven't spoken to you for a couple of days.
Let's see. Power went out, so I didn't have power for quite a while. And then
Power went out again.
Twice, yeah. The power went out twice. And then on Saturday, we had friends over for dinner. My husband's best friend and his wife. And then it was my mom's surprise quarantine birthday party.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. I was on your channel, yeah. Even though I was quite tired, but I still remember it.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, girls.
Hey, anybody else want to come up? You guys are all welcome. Anybody want to come up and talk about their fashion,
Faux pas.
faux pas?
So what are we talking here? What
Well, we were
fashion faux
talking
pas?
earlier. We were talking about things that we used to wear back in the
Okay.
day.
I don't know how we got on
I
that.
sure as
Bell-bottom
hell didn't.
jeans.
I sure as hell did not wear Birkenstocks with socks. That's the thing.
Let me
Oh,
tell
those
you.
are that is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my
I
life.
wore
Let me-
Birkens with no socks.
What's Birkenstocks?
Oh God, they were
They're like
invented by a
sandals.
surgeon. They were invented by a
They're
surgeon
ugly.
for standing long hours on his feet.
Oh, like
And
pressure
they've got cork.
stockings.
Well, and they've got
Yeah.
cork bottoms, but they're like the tops are like Crocs most often, and they're really not very attractive at all. However, when your feet hurt that bad and you're that desperate, sometimes you forget that surgeons stand in one spot for a long time, and if you're a nurse, you don't stop walking, so they're kind of basically ineffective, and you take them off halfway through your shift and throw them
I
at
just
people.
think they're ugly. I don't know. I just think they're ugly. And with socks, they're uglier.
Mhm.
Oh,
They're
hi,
ugly
Dora.
without socks.
Sorry
but they're
to see
ugly.
that.
Tawanda, what time did you start drinking this morning, honey? I'm gonna drink with you, baby.
According
Most
to
of-
some, I'm a drunk all the time. Oh, Tawanda.
yeah,
I had
Carla's
one
a
glass
drunk.
of- I had
Hi,
one
Tawanda.
glass of wine and I was a drunk. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because
here,
I was
look,
trying to
Tawanda,
cheer up my friend.
at least
I'm
people
the
don't
one-
call you an idiot because you don't drink, but you sound like one.
For
That's
Christ's
me,
sake, I'm the one who's got the picture with the drink in my hand.
right?
Yeah.
No, but it was when it was the day that Misdemeanor put her dog down.
No,
And
I
we were-
remember.
Yeah.
I know what they were talking about.
And it was
You
like
did
a
sound drunk.
1-minute video, and I was like laughing, and I didn't even realize I had gone live I had done a video before that, and then I forgot to shut it down.
We kind of, it was one of the,
and I made
it was a
another one,
Steel
so I-
Magnolia moment.
Yeah,
the
and
Steel
so-
Magnolia moment when
yeah.
she's crying and she's
And
screaming,
then,
and all
then
of a
you
sudden,
started
Take a whack at
talking
Weezer.
again.
Oh
You
my
started
God,
talking
I just
again,
like
and then you went,
laughed.
"Am I live?"
Yeah, I know,
I
because
was-
she started talking to me.
I was telling her something. She goes, "I'm live," and then we both started laughing.
And she goes, oh, and it just struck me as funny. So I started laughing, and I got the really meanest comments from people saying that I was a drunk and what was that drunken rant all about? And she's
And you
she's
said, "Thank
laughing
you."
about a
Would you
dead
like some?
dog, and oh my god, I got the
What
meanest comments
the
on that.
best was Nene. The best was Nene C.
Yeah,
Who acts like that at a funeral? Okay, hi. We weren't at a funeral.
it wasn't a
Okay,
funeral. It was
wasn't a funeral.
like people take whatever whatever you do, and they just like run with it. It was
But
really nothing.
but back to the fashion faux pas. Back to the fashion faux pas.
Oh
Yes,
yes.
Birkenstocks with socks is
I
the
think
thing
sun
that kids
visors
Ugly,
are.
they
ugly.
wear them. Kids wear
Morning,
them. It's so
Bailey.
it is very
How are
very
you,
popular
sweetheart?
amongst the kids, like the
Hi, Bailey.
older high school kids. Hi.
You remember the sun visors that everybody used to wear when they were playing tennis and shit that nobody
mom
wears
Oh
still
anymore?
wears
yeah.
Faux pas. Faux
My
pas.
mom
Yeah.
still wears them.
How about chokers? Did any of you
Yes.
wear chokers?
I still
They're
Absolutely.
back. No, they're back now.
Are they now?
do.
Yeah.
I still
Oh,
wear them.
Yeah.
No, I can't stand anything around my neck.
You know,
I
the kids
feel
are
like
wearing them and acting like they invented them.
Mhm.
yeah, well,
Like,
we had them back
I
in the
don't
day.
think
Come
so.
on.
Plastic ones
Oh.
are in, like the plastic ones. They're very
Mhm.
like
That's-
small and plastic.
That's what I was thinking of. The like fluoro clear plastic, like
Now, see,
orange or
for my wedding, I wore a choker of pearls.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It went with the
Oh.
dress really well.
You had a pearl necklace?
A pearl
You're
choker,
welcome,
yes.
Bailey. Good to see you this morning. Dova, you want to come up? Bailey, you want to come up? Anybody can come up.
I heard from Dova yesterday. She's so
Did you?
sweet. She's
Hey,
just such a
Bailey.
nice person. She just would say, "I wanted to say hello." I'm like, I wanted to say hello too, but
Was she live? I like going to her
No,
lives.
she called-
Her and her husband do lives sometimes, and they're
She
fun.
gave me a ring on my telephone just to
What did
say
Rhonda
hello.
say? Dog collars. Dog collars, chokers.
I wonder where Brian is.
And
Oh, maybe he's sleep. Maybe he slept in because he went to work last night or something. I don't know.
And
The
we won't
snap
give him-
bracelets.
we won't give
Again.
him the other.
Remember
Before our
snap
time.
bracelets? I rocked the shit out of some of them snap bracelets.
What do you want?
rubber bracelets. Remember the
oh,
rubber?
I love the snap bracelets. They came back too.
Misdemeanor's dog is coming to live with me. I'm a
You
dog.
just came back inside. I don't
I'm
need this
adopting
pressure. Get back up.
I want
I
a
raise
dog.
kids.
God.
They're gone. I don't have to deal with them. I don't have to be on their timetable. So I went and bought dogs. Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
Haley's sending hearts to Miss Murder and Ginger Locks, but she forgot like misdemeanor, so you're on her shit list. Just joking.
Do what? Who forgot me? Who do I need
Haley,
to?
Haley,
No,
Bailey
Bailey
shoes.
loves me.
Jelly shoes.
Bailey.
I'm just
Bailey lo-
joking. I'm joking.
Bailey loves me more than she loves
Kidding.
all
I
of
know.
y'all.
I know.
I know she loves me. It's okay.
Yeah, she
Thank
sent you those
you.
hearts.
Yeah.
Joe, I rarely
Thank
drink,
you.
but if I do, I'm 59 and I can't. Exactly, Tawanda. If we want to have a
Here's the
freaking glass of
thing.
wine, I'm not apologizing for it. Sorry, not sorry.
Have y'all ever talked to anybody who was literally
Exactly,
punch drunk
Tawanda.
from working, from standing and working nonstop,
Yes.
12 hours?
I
Okay, they
believe
sound like they're drunk, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go there because I've rambled off some really crazy shit when I've worked way too long. Yeah,
That
but,
was
you know,
me.
you're being
Trying to
judged by
work,
people.
Tawanda worked
You're
like 90 hours a week, so, you know,
Yeah.
she
Well,
sounds
and here's the
tired.
thing.
It's probably because
You're-
she's tired.
You're being judged by people who probably need to fucking drink or be medicated. One of the two,
Right.
or
Yeah.
both, maybe both.
Friday,
Coffee.
I just pretty much cried myself to like asleep. It was
Why?
Aw.
Friday was a hard day. Friday was a really hard day. I dealt with a lot of people had dealt with, and I dealt with a lot of stress, and then my power just went out on top of it, and
Oh,
I was
that
just
sucks.
like, I was in a mood. Good morning, child. My child just walked in.
Hello, child.
Hello, Charles.
Yeah, I have days like that. That's when I go to bed and just say, don't talk to anybody.
Just all the
I have
looting and the
days like,
writing
oh,
that all got to me.
you would not believe the email I got this weekend. Whoa.
Hey, you
I'm
said
not
we
even
were
going to get into that, but it
Carla.
was wild.
Carla.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying you would not believe the email I got this weekend.
I bet you I would. You can put it that way. I bet you I would.
I bet you wouldn't. It was
bet-
What?
unbelievable.
It might have
no.
gotten similar. Someone had a pretty hate one this week.
What?
I,
I lost something. I missed
she-
something. What happened?
She's seen mine.
Oh, she did see yours.
Yeah, but I got
Okay.
3 to your 1.
No, I
What
got
are we
3.
talking about?
I got 3 now.
Oh,
Wait,
what,
wait a minute.
trolls?
I got 4. I got another one that I forwarded to someone.
That's
So
what we need to do. Honestly, that's what we need to do. Start this into a fucking competition.
Yeah.
So we start seeing who's got the best troll, and these bitches will quit. When we start having fun with this shit, they'll shut it down. Watch.
Yeah.
Assholes.
It's crazy what I got.
No, I addressed it with Carla and Misdemeanor and Brian and showed Ginger that offline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do it here. I mean, you can do what you want with yours, but I'm not.
No, I sent it to the people that they were talking about in the email.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then I blocked the person, so I don't know. I don't think she can send me another email because she's completely blocked.
Did you know who the person was?
Nope.
No.
Never seen her in my chat. Never talked to her in my life. Never
Can
seen
That was like the
name in her
weirdest
chat.
night of our lives.
But can I ask you one simple question? Just one question.
Sure.
What was the initial beginning of the name? Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Okay. I was just that's what I was asking. What was the
I just don't
initial
want to
difference?
say the name because if I do,
No,
not
yeah.
asking to.
I
I'm
don't want to
saying
give out
that-
any information about that.
Right.
That
I agree.
Psycho.
seriously, she needs to see somebody. She really does,
she really
because she
does,
is
but
off the
she
chain.
really, really off the chain. Like,
She has no business being in society at this point, in my opinion.
I don't know who's being talked about then.
Yeah, no.
no, this was bad. This was like so bad and so
It was a screenshot I gave you.
it was so like discombobulated that it didn't even make sense half the time.
Yeah.
He must have used my name how many times? Like 100 times in that email.
It had glaring descriptions of a psychotic individual. Let's put it that way.
Or someone that was totally obsessed with someone, or certain people, actually. Certain.
Suffice to say, if that person is in here listening, I don't know who you are. You don't know me. No one's ever communicated with you, and just go away. Stop sending me emails. That's all I have to say about it.
And nobody here in this chat
She's only sending you
has
emails
any
because
interest.
she doesn't know misdemeanors, or misdemeanor would get one. She
I'll give the bitch mine. I'll tell you what.
is sending you
nobody
emails
here is going to work for your ass,
about
okay?
me, which is ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Nobody's going to do any work on your behalf. So just move on, sister. I'll give you a list of people you should start contacting if you want to do work behind the scenes. Okay?
Yeah.
Got a long list.
Bye, Tawanda. Have a good
Bye,
day.
Tawanda. Love you.
Start drinking when they get there. Big hugs.
So yeah, I say beyond that, I say we just don't give her any more.
No, I've ignored
No, that's why I'm not mentioning her name. I'm not saying who she is. I'm not even.
Don't even give the initial. Yeah, that
will be blocked.
Hi, Lanky Tour.
I'll give the initials. The first one is F, and the second one is U.
Oh,
yes, there you go.
Good. Yes,
there you go. Fuck
there you go.
But
and fuck her too if I knew. Oh, sorry. Full CeeLo song jumping out of me there. At 8:44 in the morning, I'm singing CeeLo.
Don't worry,
I had a bird.
I'm watching for
All I need is
things, actually.
I just need a little white cockatoo to pop up there. I'd be good.
You got when I jumped off with you guys last night, I was going to go over to I hit the wrong button. I'm like, well, I'm not jumping back up now. Looked over to Jen's. I fell dead asleep in a matter of 5 minutes. I was so tired. I was so tired. Didn't even make it through Jenny's last night.
I wish I could say the same.
I was nominated for Crybaby of the Week.
Who was?
Last week, and I never we never talked drama. We never did anything last week. Yeah, I was up there as Crybaby of the Week last week.
Oh,
I was kind of
then,
insulted.
no, take it as a badge of honor, sweetheart. It's a badge
No,
of
what we
honor.
Well, I
need to
didn't
do
win.
is from now
I
on,
didn't
every
win.
morning,
If I won, I'd take
every
it as a badge of honor, but I didn't win.
no, every morning when we log into the live, what we need to start doing is have about 2 seconds of a good and then start the show. Will that make them happy? Yeah? No?
I don't
Anyone?
know. But
Bueller?
some people
Okay.
you can't. Some
I
people
don't
you
know.
can't be happy.
I don't want
Can I
to.
just? I'm just going to respond to Ems real quick. In this picture, it's a drink. They are called High Noon. They're like vodka spritzer, like whatever. They're the most delicious drink out there. Way better than White Claw. Still 2 grams of sugar. Have fun with it.
Is this an
High
advertisement? Are you getting paid? Is this paid promotion?
No, it's
Are
not.
you doing an advertisement? Ooh,
I know.
how's
It
the
sounds like I
advertisement?
am.
Yeah,
High
it does,
Noons.
actually.
When do we start drinking? High noon.
Are they alcohol?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you know White Claws?
I fell
No, honestly, I don't
asleep.
drink. I drink maybe once or twice a year, and that's maybe 1 glass, and that I'm done.
But see, these are so refreshing. They don't taste like anything that you. These
Yeah,
are easy to
doesn't
drink.
matter. My heart starts racing like not even nothing. I get real flushed, and if I drink too many, I will puke. It is just
well,
what I
yeah,
do.
Anything
that's what
sweet,
happens to me
yeah.
too.
Anything sweet.
Like by too many, I mean 2.5.
Yes,
Okay.
but Tatum, let me see. You can't stand White Claw. If you like fruity drinks, you will like the High Noons. They don't taste like a seltzer.
I
They
do
don't
love my
taste like
favorite drink is a margarita. I think that's my favorite drink at all.
a frozen pina colada is always good.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about coconut. It tastes like coconut to me.
I really liked Long Island iced teas until they
And-
did not look as good on my shoes
I was
as
going
they
to say,
did in the glass.
Why did you
those
juke
drinks
one
will
up?
mess you up.
Yeah,
They will
yeah.
mess
The
you up.
with
They
you know,
sneak up on you, don't they?
yeah,
They
they
don't
do.
sneak up on you. They clobber you.
The liquor control board was in the bar that night. I'll never forget that. Jesus, I was like, I can't continue to stand up, so I'm either going to have to go and lay down on one of the tables over there that nobody's using, or go lay down in the bathroom.
Hi,
The
Lakey.
last thing I remember, somebody pulling me out by my little boots from underneath a locked stall and going, "What?" So it was one of my friends that was going to take me home. Yeah, I don't.
One of your male friends?
Hmm?
One of your male
No,
friends?
in the females' bathroom? No, no,
I
it
would
was one of
hope
my
not.
buddies from here.
Well, you
And that
never
happened in
know.
this town. I don't think Mike's ever even seen me drunk. I have seen him drunk.
Tatum is a
It
whiskey
can be.
girl.
He's a very
Whiskey
entertaining drunk.
sours
Let
are
me
good.
tell you.
Whiskey sours
I-
are good. Have you all had a whiskey sour?
I love whiskey sours.
I like whiskey sours.
But I have to be careful now that I am gluten free. I got to make sure, a lot of whiskey is not gluten free.
Have any of you had sex on the beach? A drink?
Several times.
It's
Oh,
very
the
good.
drink.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
mind.
That's a good drink.
All right.
It's all good until because if you live in the Gulf of Mexico, right? It's all good when nobody's on the beach until the people who are going out to the rigs, the oil rigs, are flying right over you. And then it's like, oh shit, I forgot where I live.
But don't you get like sand everywhere though?
Mhm.
Yeah, but the water's right there.
But
Just jump in.
still, I couldn't do that.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my husband is probably the best drunk I've ever known in my life. He is very funny, very entertaining.
My
He
husband's
went
better
with
drunk
his
too.
he went out with his cousin and his uncle when we first moved to Kansas, and they went to this bar and to listen to this
Bailey! Oh
band.
my God, Bailey. Much love, Carla. This is for some margarita. babe.
Aw,
Oh, what a sweetheart.
that's
Aw.
sweet, Bailey.
Bailey, stop it. You gotta stop doing that. You're making me so bad. Honey, I
So they
just like that you're coming in here. You don't have to give me anything, really, sweetheart.
That is sweet. That is very
That is
sweet.
sweet.
You're such a sweetheart.
You
Yeah.
better go get
So-
some. You better go get some margaritas.
Oh yeah, I better. And
Right?
will I have to share them?
Oh,
With everybody?
Brian gave me a $10 super sticker of my life. That was so sweet.
Yeah. He gave me, actually, I think he gave me one of my first super chats that was to congratulate me on being
It
monetized.
was
And that's
so
when I was,
nice. So I
I was-
like it.
but that's when I was going to give all my super chats to Remember Blonde Day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
That's
boy.
why I got super chats. Does
Yep.
anybody remember that fiasco?
Blonde who?
Yeah, on who?
No, that was so sweet. I like this Brian. I
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
this
I do
Brian
too.
Yeah,
St. John.
Brian.
We're
There,
keeping him.
this
Yeah.
is a
We're
good,
keeping him.
yes.
Yeah.
This is
So
the
my
Brian that I've
husband,
gotten to know and care about. Yeah, I
yes,
agree.
And
my
Brian's
husband
been
goes
out.
I
out to
can
get
see why.
drunk and watch this band. I'm telling y'all this story because it's very fucking funny, and it would explain my ringtone if anyone has ever heard it. Okay, because people stare at me when they hear my husband call me. They're like, "Who is that?" So he goes out to this bar to watch this band. Comes home, he is shit faced. Okay, we've got this really big room at his aunt's that we're staying in because we've just gotten there. And there's like all kinds of furniture in it, and it's a really nice little room, whatever. So he's taking off his clothes and he's working his way around the room, bashing into every piece of furniture in the room. And I'm just sitting in bed watching him like, this will stop eventually. I'm sure it will. And he's telling me about every person he met in the bar from the time he got there till the time he got home. And I'm just praying to God he'll shut up and go to bed because I've got to go to work the next morning. So, okay. I finally tell him, get in the bed. So he's absolutely naked, right? Gets in the bed. He's still talking. And all of a sudden, apparently he becomes nauseated. So he jumps up out of the bed. He looks like a spider monkey, right? Because he weighs like 100 and nothing. Jumps up out of bed, grabs the trash can, throws himself on the floor on his side like some pinup model with his arm up underneath his head, holding the trash can and still talking. And I said, Mike.
As you do.
Let me tell you the story that the
What?
what
Yeah, right.
happened.
No, he never threw up. He never threw up. I think that it was just a sympathy ploy to grab the trash can so I wouldn't tell him to shut up again. So I said, Mike, shut up and come to bed. He goes, I don't have to. I said, oh, you don't? Okay. All right. Why is that? He said, because I'm the president. I said, you're the president of what? He said,
Trash
of
can?
this room. No, of this room.
He wasn't not even the house.
Yeah. So now his ringtone is "Hail to the Chief." Okay, so when you hear da 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 da, that's my husband. Yeah. They're like, I'm like, it's a long story, but he's the president. Just
But if we ever hear that ring, now we know why.
That's
You guys,
why.
okay, and misdemeanor, don't get this wrong, but have you ever heard Randy Rainbow?
Who?
Randy Rainbow.
No.
Who is Randy Rainbow?
Song just about Trump.
Don't know
And
who that
he
is.
did one. It was in my recommendations. It's called Bunker Boy. It's so fun. I mean,
You have to send it to me.
really, 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 really funny. Some of his songs are really funny. I don't know if any of you know who he is. Randy Rainbow. He's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Randy Rainbow. You have to go to his channel. Here, I'll put it in. I'll put the link in the chat.
So, are you saying that Mike is Bunker Boy? I bet he is.
He's saying that Trump is Bunker Boy. Randy Rainbow.
Yeah.
But he's
gosh.
funny. He's funny. If you can laugh at, things, they're hilarious.
Yes, Rhonda is, in fact, the 3 a.m. texter who loves everyone and wants to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's her. And apparently I can have bi-coastal friends who were twins and didn't even know it because they like everything that I don't like jointly. And then they want to talk about it until I'm puking. Yeah. Because it's usually gross. And I'm like, no, fuck. Well, last night I was telling God, I'm like, I've been good. Why do I have to have this? Why? Can I not have a friend that's like, I have one. Her name's Miss Murder. So you know what? Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hates us. See, Rhonda, she hates us. It took Pimple popping.
Right. Start talking your shit to me again. I will go talk to my friend Miss Murder.
Turn her against us.
Yeah.
Rope.
Yeah.
Rude.
It is funny though, the coincidences that keep popping up on how similar they are, and I'm like going, do I have a T-shirt on that says something it shouldn't? I don't know.
She attracts a certain kind of friend.
Yeah.
A certain kind of friend.
Who's putting their cutlery away?
Let's put what?
Who's putting their dishes away?
Oh, I'm sorry. That is me. I'm trying to get a cup of coffee.
Do you know what? I heard somebody say, who was it that said the other day that I was watching a live and they said something about something the dishes. It's a food delivery service, I guess, kind of like
We have DoorDash.
DoorDash, but it's something the dishes. So I'm gonna look it up, right, like a sane human being. So I type in "save the dishes" because I thought that made sense, right?
Save the
Do you know that they
dishes.
gave me the fucking Cajun term for what "save the dishes" means?
What is it?
Which I already knew. Put the dishes up. I had a friend who was very, very Cajun, came from Jeanerette down the bayou below New Orleans, and she kept telling me she had to go home to
Fine,
save her
Anya.
laundry. And I'm like, you have to save your laundry? She's like, yeah, I got to go save the laundry. I'm like,
Hope
is
you have
something
a great
after
day
it?
too.
Is it in danger?
Is it in trouble?
Right? Is there something I need to know about my laundry? Do I need to help it? She's
Do I
like,
need
no,
to
you know,
put it in witness
put it in the
protection?
drawers. And I'm like, oh, okay, so we save the laundry. She would also tell me to out the light out. Like, you don't need to say out twice. You don't need to do that.
Oh, did you see what Bailey just said? I found a new must-have, ladies. It's called Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. It's an all-over body lotion, and it's to die for. Sol de Janeiro is the site. Sol de
Where do you-
Janeiro. A bum cream.
That sounds good.
What makes it to die
Ooh.
for?
It's just probably really thick and rich, and it makes your skin feel like freaking amazing. We do have a cream here. I don't think I'd use it all over because it's called Boudreaux's butt cream. Yeah.
There you go.
It's used on babies and in nursing homes. That's as far as I'm going to go. Okay.
Wasn't
It's
misdemeanor
not
talking
Brazilian.
about the other day? She says, "Why do women bleach their assholes or something?"
I do.
like
I want to
that.
know.
I
You
want to
would
know
pay
why.
somebody.
What's
I've never
Because
done
they
it.
inside
look good
your
naked.
butthole?
And I mean, are you going to walk around with a mirror between, looking at your butthole going, yep, still good.
Well, have you ever done
What?
No.
Have you
because
lost your mind?
it? I've never done it. I don't
Never
know.
have. Never have I ever.
What is it?
Listen.
What does it do? It just makes your asshole white, or
Yes.
I don't know. I don't even know
Well,
because
like I
there's
don't
shit
know.
I'll spend money on, but that ain't it right there.
I mean,
don't
you're
know.
still gonna go potty during the day.
Oh,
Like,
are we too?
listen,
Are we
do you-
too?
Listen, do you shit so much that it stains your ass?
Yes. Apparently.
Because you might need some Imodium, honey, not bleach. I'm just, it's a recommendation. Just saying.
It is easily absorbed. It is not greasy, smells insanely amazing, and makes your skin look so perfect, almost wet. It's just stunning. Oh, I'm gonna
No,
look.
you can't use. No, you can't say West. You have to say moist.
It's called is it called Bum Bum Cream? No, it's not for your bum.
Brazilian
It's for
bum
all
bum
over.
cream.
It's called.
I'm writing that shit down.
I'm writing it
I
down
am
right
too.
now.
Right,
'cause
write it
I
down. I'm
can't
gonna look.
Can you put it inside your butthole?
No, but we're gonna put it all over though.
Rhonda used to bleach her asshole when she did porn.
Did she
She
say it was
said.
Where
Brazilian?
can we buy it?
Bum
Can we buy it on
Where can
Amazon?
Amazon.
Where can I buy it? I can't buy anything.
Well, you live in
What do you
Australia.
mean you can't buy it?
Ems uses it.
Stuff.
Ems.
Ems used
Bitch
it.
has been.
God,
She's
love
been
it
holding
already.
out on us.
Been using it for a year. Ems has been holding out on us all the time. She just wants to be the only one that looks amazing.
Shares. She does
Good
normally
Lord. I'll email you all the info. Okay, Bailey, do you have my email address? I'm scared to put. I'm gonna put my email address back when that person is blocked. So
Yeah.
about.
Most porn stars do it. Porn stars bleach their asshole.
Yeah, they
Because,
do.
like, what? Are there
Yeah.
critics? Are there critics out there? Yeah,
I
don't
don't
watch
know.
that one. Let me tell you, her asshole, it was so dark. Oh, my God. Right?
But why though? Like I don't understand why.
A lot.
Because when you poop, your butthole gets discolored from
I'm
all
not
your
muted.
from all your pooping.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Well, who poops that much that the butthole gets, discolored?
Seriously, that's kind of
I mean,
crazy.
That is not the reason why you bleach it though.
Why do you
Why?
bleach it?
What is it?
Because it's a different. I can't believe I
Just
gotta
say
explain
it.
this. It's a
Just say
different
it.
color. It's of a redder color than like a nutsack or something like that.
But who's
And
gonna see
She
it?
whispers it. She whispers it so no one will hear. 30,000 million
child.
trillion people.
I don't get it.
Oh my god.
How many people are gonna see your asshole? Really?
Hopefully no one.
People who obviously take pictures of themselves with no clothes on.
Right.
I am
Look, let me
tempted.
tell you.
So
I am
Albert,
tempted to screen share it right now.
you
I'm
don't need
tempted to screen share it.
You're tempted to screen share what?
Bleaching your
butthole?
butthole.
A bleached butthole?
No.
I don't
Can we
even
put
know
that
if
up?
I want to see that. I don't
Can
know.
we put-
That would be
Can we-
considered porn. Don't share it here.
We'll hit porn.
No,
No,
it's educational material.
Yeah. Well, not here.
Oh yeah. And you want to know?
I
here the
know,
funny
I'm
second-
just messing.
hear this about New Jersey. Guess what's the new on the sex curriculum on for New Jersey?
Huh?
Lanky
For them to learn in
70s
school.
bush.
No,
It's
anal
real
sex.
Like, it cracked me up. It's quarantine
Anal,
time. We all should have a 70s bush.
Oh
anal
my
sex
Oh my
is what they're
God.
teaching in New Jersey.
What are they teaching?
Part of it.
What do they teach?
Anal
What, to
sex.
bleach your asshole?
No,
Anal sex.
anal.
Yeah, they are. No, across the country they're doing that. They're
Mhm.
teaching alternative ways to have sex other than traditional.
How are the parents feeling about that?
It's not really up to us.
What?
Yeah, you know what? I know a
What?
30-year-old
Alternative
down
ways?
here
What are
that
they?
would be great with it.
Alternative ways. I laughed so hard watching Bridesmaids. She bleached her asshole.
That was
Bridesmaids-
funny.
Wasn't Bridesmaids a good movie? That was
Yes,
Of
Mhm.
course.
I
it was
watched. That was
hysterical.
one of the last movies I watched with my mom. Me and my mom
Aw.
sat there, and yeah, that's why it's like a special movie to me. We both
Mhm.
sat there laughing.
The part
And
where she runs out in the wedding dress.
remember when they got like diarrhea? My mom
And they all in sync.
She was gagging and gagging when they
And laughing and
I
gagging,
could
right?
feel it.
Laughing
I
and
was sweating
gagging.
along with them. I'm like, oh, I know that
Oh my
feeling.
God.
Oh.
I have a new trick. Wait, I have a new trick. I did not know this. Been with this man for, I don't know, how long have we been together, Carla? 14 years? 12 married? Yeah.
Mhm.
And I did not know that I could make him throw up. And now I just don't want to stop. I have to make myself stop it because it's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. All I have to do is like do the like I'm and he would throw up.
Well, you
And he
guys
throws
were
up.
making me almost throw up last week. Honestly,
Oh, it was so
talking
fucking
about
funny.
swallowing, it was making me sick. Honestly,
What were you sick
turn my
from,
camera
Carla?
off because I was gagging. I was like, ugh,
On
I
what?
mean, gagging. She was misdemeanor was talking about how when it goes down your throat, it's like raw oyster.
Listen, she started off with the comment out of the blue. We were not expecting it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I spit. Oh, it was on after that. I said,
Live
really?
lines in the gutter
I
here.
said I'm a spitter, and I am a spitter because I don't like.
Right. And I said, it's just like raw oysters. You want to go back through this again? Let's review, shall we?
Review.
Carla.
Hey, guess what?
Carla. Huh? What?
It's my birthday.
It is your birthday.
Happy birthday
birthday.
to ya.
Yay!
Happy
We will sing
birthday
together,
to
but it doesn't
you.
You. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
you.
Happy
Happy birthday, Miss
Miss
Murder.
Murder.
Happy birthday to you.
All
Oh,
That sounded like a prison version of Happy Birthday.
Thank you,
That was
guys.
pretty pathetic.
All right, now I'm officially 45.
Girl, life only gets better after 45. I'm just saying.
I know.
It better.
That's the reason why all them younger bitches are so pissed off. They're not there yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. My husband goes just
Thanks,
overkill on
Lanky.
the whole manscape shit, Remy, and it just drives me nuts.
Same
I'm like,
as
seriously? To me, when a guy says, hey, babe, let's go have sex, dude, I'm in the bed. I'm ready. Let's go. He goes into the bathroom and spends 45 hours doing I don't know what.
45
plucking.
hours.
probably
Yeah, like-
manscaping.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. And I'm like, that's not necessary. I prefer that my men look like men.
Do you mean
At the end
45
of the day?
minutes?
No, pretty much hours. Pretty much. Men are
Well,
vain. Men
They
are
are.
vain.
They
My
can be.
husband is. He's been working out like every day since this quarantine. I'm like,
They're
Thanks, Diana.
disgusting.
we stand next to
Thanks,
each other in the mirror and like, you really made me look freaking fat.
Here's one I haven't told Rhonda. Rhonda, pranks. Okay, remember pranks? The trampoline, remember that? The payphone, all that shit. Okay, my ex-husband was 6'7". Not even kidding, 6'7". And so finding pants that were the proper length and not high waters was a bit of a challenge. Okay. So he would piss me off like no other. That's why we're divorced. But he was the most vain human being, very nice looking guy. Oh, God, good looking. But he would spend more time in front of a mirror than 5 women combined. And it used to just grate on my last nerve. Like, you know what? You look good. You don't have to worry about this shit. What is your problem? So one morning, just because I'm funny, he's like, do I look okay? Everything. You know? And I said, yeah. But you know what? Your pants are a little too short. He said, okay, bye, hug me, kiss me, whatever, and left. Let me tell you, his secretary called me at noon and said, what the fuck did you do to him? I said, what do you mean? What? You're going to have to get a little less general, you know? She goes, he has been in here. He even went to Walgreens and bought the little travel pack sewing thing and asked me to let out the hem of his pants. What have you done? And I said, hey, he's your problem now. I don't want to have to deal with him. She goes, don't you ever do this to me again. He was bugging everybody in the office. Could somebody let down the hem of my pants? They're too short. Yeah. Men.
I just want to, Lanky Tour, I just wanted to answer her question. She said, what is your favorite birthday dinner? So we have a rule in this household. You get to choose Uber Eats or whatever. If it's your birthday, you get to choose the movies, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So I love this place, Kitchen 66. This Chinese place does the best sweet and sour pork and the best honey chicken ever. So good. So good.
That
with
sounds good.
those crispy noodles on the bottom. Oh yeah, it's really good. I think
mine would be unagi.
What's
Yeah.
your is it like sushi?
Yeah, it's eel. It's barbecue eel.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
What did you call it?
It's so good. Unagi.
Unagi, like the Friends, he has unagi. Did you ever see that? Did you ever watch Friends?
Yeah, but I don't remember.
The part where he had unagi, and then both Rachel and Phoebe came and beat the crap out of him because he doesn't have unagi. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's all I remember, unagi.
Ooh, Brian's in the house, and we didn't even have to call him and wake him up.
It's Murder's birthday. It's Miss Murder's birthday.
Brian, come up here and do a striptease for Miss Murder for her birthday, please. Thank you.
Just like you did for Carla. Yes.
Yep. Come on.
Right.
Okay, who's here? Who's here? Brian, get up here. He has to sing happy birthday to Miss Murder.
That's Mr. St. John to you.
Oh, that's Mr. St. John to me.
Oh my God, y'all don't want to barf.
La-dee freaking da. La-dee freaking da.
Brian, we've already seen your junk. It's okay.
Yeah.
What a bar.
I'm the only one out of the 4 of us has actually seen his ass live.
You're the one.
All right.
The one and only.
I am the one and
I
only.
saw it.
Hey, Brian.
Oh, thank you, Remy. Remy, did you wake him up? Because I owe you like $5 if you woke him up.
No, I just got up on my own.
Yeah, liar.
I'm still having sleep. I can't even see.
Haley, thank you, honey. Stop it. Stop sending me money.
Don't you tell them stop sending you money.
I feel bad when they do. Because
you don't feel bad
having them here.
If you felt bad, then take off the PayPal stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the thing.
No, I don't feel bad about that. Well, I feel bad because she always does.
Don't feel bad. Just thank them.
So she feels awkward. It makes her feel awkward, but not.
It makes me,
because if she has to put up with bitches like us, she deserves every penny she gets. Dude.
Well,
What's up,
Brian? Are you
Brian?
on your fake job today?
I work fake second shift.
Oh, you work
fake second shift.
Actually, I just leave the house and go hang out somewhere. So
thank you, Bailey. You're sweet.
Yeah.
But you don't have to, honey.
I'm a male escort.
You're a male escort. Ooh, that's why you have to work second shift. I thought you were a male dancer.
I
You
should.
work at
No, the reason why he has to work second shift is as a male escort. He
Mhm.
requires a warm up.
Whoa.
They just get him ready.
I
do you
need to
work at
hire a
Universal
fluffer.
Studios?
Yeah, the fluffers. They're the fluffers.
Do you work at Universal Studios like Casey Anthony?
Yes.
And while we're talking
yes.
about fluffers, who names their dog Fluffer? Just saying.
Murder.
Well-
Bailey sent you a piece of birthday cake, by the way. Bailey that.
Thank you.
But I'm gonna have to bake it and give it to you. Send it across the world.
You know what I want? I still want that key lime pie because I talked to Gayleen yesterday and it was like,
I gave
we're
you the
coming in
recipe.
November.
That
I
sounds
gave
I know,
you the
but
recipe.
I
Do you
know,
know
but
Want me
what?
I'm
to
just
make it
telling
for you too? Holy
had this
Yeah,
idea.
please.
I had this
Brian-
idea the other
Brian-
day.
Brian was making something one day that I really want the recipe to, and I can't remember what it was, but it sounded really good.
If you tell me, if you tell me what it was, I can tell you how to put it
I
together.
think it was
He's
some
like,
kind of
"Wait, wait."
Spanish dish, actually.
I met a girl in the same estate as me, and she's a YouTuber. She only lives a couple of k's down the road, and she's called to how to housewife. So she'll do different things around the house, like how to do the doona cover, the duvet cover properly, and or baking and things like that. And I told her about StreamYard, and I said we could do like a bake off one weekend.
That would be fun.
you know.
Oh, let's do that.
Mhm. I could
We need
cook.
to start planning for that.
I would
I
not.
could throw down in the kitchen. So if you have something like that, I'll
Yeah.
I can cook. I can't.
I'll
bake
do it.
very well.
Yeah,
I'll make something
decide-
Cajun, blow your mind.
just
Carla,
decide-
Just
Carla,
saying.
I'm doing some potato and crushed salmon tonight.
Oh,
Don't
It's
say
gonna
salmon
have,
to Carla.
have real hash brown potatoes, a little bit of Japanese breadcrumb, and a little bit of spice on it. Just double dipped and crusted. It's gonna be great.
Oh, I'm gonna
Ah.
make key lime pie if we have a bake off.
thanks, Bailey.
Pie's easy.
You guys are gonna do key lime pie?
I'm just telling you, there is this bakery in Galveston, Texas, that makes this key lime pie. You will hurt yourself.
Remy
I'm
wants to
just saying.
challenge Brian to a cook-off.
Yes, we need to have a cook-off.
That's not fair, Remy, because I went to school, so I've got to.
Oh, you
Oh,
did
wait,
too.
oh,
You went to
you went-
culinary school.
You went to culinary school?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did, to get my working chef.
Hey,
certification.
if Remy feels like she can beat the cooking school, she possibly
He is
could.
Brian Flay. Remy, be careful. He is Brian Flay. I'm just saying.
Let's organize it. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
set up.
I always
in-
liked
in our
cooking.
kitchen.
Even when I was a kid, I liked to cook. I'd go in the kitchen and create stuff. It's like painting or building something. It's really an art.
Relaxing.
Yeah, it's really an art to it. Yeah, and then when
Definitely.
you get the finished product, it's really good. So
Let's do that. Yeah, we can each make something. I don't know.
What we need to
is
do,
Kiki,
though-
What does Kiki make? Everyone's saying.
Yeah, but
Kiki's
do we
a-
have to do it on camera? How are you gonna do that?
Yeah, just put go on StreamYards on your phone. Or have your laptop in the kitchen.
Oh, now Lanky wants to take on Remy and Brian, West Coast. style.
Oh, West Coast style.
Oh, you could do that.
Yeah. We need to get a list of everybody that really and truly wants to participate,
Mhm.
and then
Right,
team
all
them
right.
up like they
Here's-
do on
here's-
Iron
here's
Chef.
Here's what Remy's saying: salmon in a foil pack with fresh lemon slices, rosemary, and thyme, and
Mhm.
a little butter as well. Oven 420 to 25 minutes.
Oh, I gotta break that
Mm.
down.
Thank you,
My
Remy.
husband's been eating a lot of salmon lately, so he's probably wants a different
We're
way.
running out of.
I understand
running out
that.
of
I
ideas.
get that, because
Yeah.
none of us get to eat each other's food. I get that.
I like crusty fish, but I don't like salmon because it's too fishy for me.
too fishy.
Yeah, I don't like fishy fish.
Ain't nothing better in the world than fried catfish.
But then you
Put
like
that out there.
the orange roughy then.
I don't like flounder.
I love whiting.
Why
I
do
like
you-
Love it.
fish that's not too fishy, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense at all.
Well, orange roughy is one that's really light and it's not real
I
fishy.
like salmon.
Yeah, I think I've had
Mm.
orange roughy. I think I do like it.
But
Mhm.
Brian,
like
Hey,
how
stuffed
polyester
flounder.
jumpers. Look at
Brian, how
donations
good
like
are the-
this. It's for the Chucky
Polyester
Cheddar Kitty.
jumpers.
Receive it, accept it, love it. Thank
How
you,
good-
polyester jumpers.
Hey, polyester jumpers.
Accept,
Chucky Cheddar
receive
Kitty.
it, accept it, love it. Exactly, polyester.
The
jumpers.
Chucky Cheddar.
I
I
love
love polyester jumpers. She's such a sweetheart.
I heard a
Thank
question
you.
coming. I heard somebody was trying.
Brian, how good are like those little whiting fillets.
Fillet of sole, scrod, cod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that. All those fishes are good. Yeah, fishes.
For the
Fish.
white, the white ones, that's usually cod. That's usually
Okay.
I like cod.
White.
I
It's
like
usually-
Yeah, cod is good.
Do you guys not have
Yeah.
whiting? You guys have whiting, don't you?
I know what you're talking about, but I think we can have
I'm
a
not
different
sure.
name.
They're like really little fillets, and they're really light.
Rhonda,
If it tastes like chicken, keep on licking.
You
If
might
it
be
tastes like
talking about
trout,
perch.
get the fuck out.
Yes, no. Another one.
Oh my God, Rhonda, she cracked me up.
Help me, Ron.
She's a
I do like lobster. I like shrimp.
Yeah.
I like what's the other one I
Crab
like?
legs.
scallops.
Oh.
Scallops.
Scallops. I love scallops.
Scallops are good.
What about crab
Yeah.
legs?
I've got the
Crab
black.
That's too
tiger.
much
crab
work.
legs are good too. It just takes a lot of work.
That's
It
too much
is a
work.
lot
I'd
of
rather
work.
have crawfish. Crawfish are much
Yeah.
easier to just
Come
You know,
here
yeah.
and
I got
try.
some black
pinch the
tiger
tail and
shrimp
suck the head. There you go.
The black
That's what I
tiger
need to get
shrimps I got
y'all.
right now. They are huge.
Black
One of
tiger. Yeah.
one of the black tiger shrimps that I got by itself weighs 9
Go
ounces.
eat.
Wow.
They're- Yeah, so that's going with the potato encrusted salmon tonight.
Oh my God.
Oh,
What time should
Brian,
we be
come
there,
over here
Brian?
and cook.
We're gonna
Uh-huh.
go.
Time we-
You gotta give me that recipe, Brian. You know
For
how
this
to,
fucking
you know
road
how to
trip.
give it to me because my husband's been eating a lot of salmon and stuff lately, and he's running out of ideas how to cook.
Remy
What
just
time?
put
Tell
a
you
good
what,
one in there.
salmon is one of the best things that you can eat for your body. 'Cause it's got all
The
That's why he's been
omega-3
eating it.
oils. The omega-3 oils. Yeah, they're great. Great for you. My problem is I need to eat more. I only eat about once a day and quite small portions.
Mhm.
So the gastric bypass is no good to me. I need to eat more, not less.
I think
Right.
you have to eat so many times a day.
Yeah, my
'cause
metabolism is just
It,
I think my
shit.
body's holding on to that one meal as fuel.
Yeah, it is because you're in starvation mode.
Hmm.
So it's going to hang on to
Yeah.
every calorie
But
you
that's
take
not
in.
good, is it? Like
No.
to
Mm-mm.
eat
I didn't know.
more. Because
need
when
to
you lose weight, as soon as you start eating normally, you'll gain it all back.
Yeah.
Did you buy another can of Coca-Cola or Pepsi, or did you not buy another case?
No, I did not. Actually, I just
You'll lose weight just with cutting out soda out of
I
your
keep
diet.
telling her she's. Next
will.
one, I swear. Next one, I swear.
I lost
Next
13
one.
pounds when I stopped drinking.
no. I told you if you see me with it after my birthday, you can have a go at me, but not
You
before.
said that after the first of the year.
Cranberry encrusted salmon is good too with cream cheese topping.
It's because
Topping
I
it
love
after
you.
it's baked.
You know that, right?
Well, that sounds good,
What?
even for me.
Well, the cranberries, cranberries a natural antibiotic. So when you add it to the salmon, which has all the amino acids and
Antioxidant.
omegas that we need for our body, that is a very healthy meal right there. Plus, it's tasty. It's got the sweet and sour type of thing.
Right.
And you side that with something that's got like avocado in it. I mean,
Oh, avocado. Mm.
avocado is another thing that
Yes.
It's supposed to be
Omega-
good for you. Is that
good
true?
oil.
My child could sit and eat a
you're
full
doing yourself a
avocado.
huge favor with avocado. If you're
Omega-3 oils.
Isn't there a
and
lot of
protein-
calories in
proteins.
avocado?
A lot
No,
of
it's-
fat, but it's good fat.
But it's
not
a good
the bad
fat. Yeah, I've heard
It's the
that
good
too.
omega-3 and omega-6s, and then just add protein to that. So like eggs, chicken.
Yep.
Remy
There you
says,
go.
how about this? I'll make my tortellini Alfredo with diced ham and peas. I make my
Oh.
Alfredo with a roux heavy cream. I make
Stop
my
it.
Alfredo sauce
that
with
sounds
cream
good.
cheese.
That
It's
sounds
really,
good,
I have
Remy.
a really good recipe for Alfredo sauce I make with cream cheese. It's awesome. It's really, really good.
I have my sweet and sour sauce down pat now.
How you doing?
Absolutely.
How do you make it?
I can
With
make
Vinegar, sugar, capsicum. You guys call them peppers, I think. So whatever color, green, red, whatever. Some cornstarch to kind of thicken it. What else is it good in it? And I used to have a deep fryer, but we got rid of it, and I would do like the best sweet and sour pork.
Sweet and sour.
Haven't
My grandmother
haven't-
used to make
haven't done
sweet
it
and
in
sour
ages.
sauce with ketchup, soy sauce, brown sugar, something else.
I can't remember. I haven't made it in
But
ages.
that's how she made it. It was
Throw
pretty good.
Carl, I think we were talking about white chicken chili one day, and you were interested.
Yeah, that's
that
it.
sounds
That's it.
good.
That's it, Brian. The white chili
That
white
does sound
chicken
good.
chili.
Yeah, all it is chili without anything red in it.
I don't
Yeah.
like anything too
Yeah, but what's the
spicy.
sauce? If
Well,
there's
you use-
nothing.
You use northern beans, chicken,
Northern beans. Yeah, we make that.
But is it a red sauce?
Peru.
No, it's
No,
not a
there's
red
nothing
sauce.
red about it.
No, it's not red at all. There's nothing red in it.
How
Nothing.
spicy
Unless
is
you
it?
add just a little bit of andouille sausage would be so good.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, that would be good.
If you want to
Yeah.
be sneaky and give it a little bit of flavor, you can mix some tomato sauce.
But a chili has a sauce. So what's
yeah,
the
the
sauce?
sauce.
But
is like
your beans,
white sauce.
when your beans cook, the water that they cook in thickens.
Yep.
And then plus, if you do like just a little oil and
You
flour
use
roux
chili powder and
thicken it.
cumin.
Mm.
Is there chili powder and cumin in it?
There's
Same-
cumin and
Same turquoise. I'm starving now.
There
I know,
does,
right?
does come with cumin, but there's no chili powder. No chili pepper.
Right.
So you have to pepper it up. You use white pepper.
Pepper, garlic.
How spicy is
salt.
it? I don't
It
like.
depends on how you want it. Just like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on
If- If
Yeah.
you guys want good recipes, go to Paula Dean's. Paula.
Oh God, she's so
DEEN,
good.
Quarantine cooking. She makes this artichoke and spinach dip. I watched it finally. To die
Did you?
for.
Good.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go back and
making
watch it.
that. I definitely next family outing that we go to is going to be
I love artichoke.
spinach and artichoke. That.
Don't know about artichoke.
butter.
I like the texture.
Brian, I never knew
Mhm.
you went to culinary school. That's awesome.
Yeah. I went to the Paragon.
Hi, Helen.
Springs. Mhm.
Good morning. Yuck, I hate cumin. Yeah, some people don't like it. That's like what's that other thing? It's not parsley, it's green, like parsley.
Basil.
No, not basil.
Oregano. Parsley is just a.
No,
Oregano, as we
some
say
people
here.
love it and some people hate it. What is it?
It's a garnish. It doesn't really have a flavor.
What is it?
Laura?
No, it's not
Why
cumin.
can't I think today?
You still thinking about basil? Cilantro?
No.
Talking about cilantro.
Cilantro,
Some people love
cilantro.
it and some people hate it.
I don't
I-
like it. I
I
don't.
don't like it either.
It's kind of minty, and people use
Yeah.
it in a lot of Spanish recipes and sauces and stuff like that.
I love how you say
But some people love it, some
oregano.
people don't.
We say
Cumin
oregano.
used in many Mexican dishes. Yes, cumin. I
We
use
say
it in my
oregano.
chili when I make my regular chili. But I would like to try the white chicken chili to see.
We
The
say-
white chicken chili is excellent. It's very good.
Yeah.
And it's such a change in pace of stuff you normally eat.
You know what we did eat last week was fish tacos.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah,
Make 'em right.
Those are really good.
You know, I thought those.
Really
I thought those would be when I first made those. I thought, well, this can't go together. This can't be right. But once I
it's
made
good.
those and ate them, I liked them. Yeah.
Yeah, me
Is,
too. I love
Brian,
them
is
too.
it that it's so wrong it's right? Is that what
Yeah,
it
it
is?
seems like they wouldn't
Yeah,
mess
it-
up. Yeah.
if it's wrong, it's got, if this is
Like
wrong,
an extramarital
I want
affair.
to be right.
It's so wrong, it's
So
right.
wrong.
But I cooked
Okay.
my fish in my air fryer, so it had a lot less calories. So, but
I
they
make
were
this.
good.
I make this amazing prawn and chorizo fettuccine,
Fettuccine.
Mm.
and it's so good. And it just has to be al dente, and it's perfect.
I have to get a new pasta maker. I like to make my own pasta if I can. It's time
I
consuming,
want
but
to
it's
try
fun.
that. I want to try that. Yeah.
I have a manual one. If you give me your address, I'll send it to you.
I've got one. I either need to clean it out or just buy another one because they do get clogged up if you don't keep them clean.
Yeah.
Another
well,
good, another good
okay.
show on here is Simply Sarah. If you guys love to her, she's got a pretty awesome show too.
There's sub to How to Housewife. She just made pasta from scratch. And she lives
How
just
to
down the road from
My
me.
grandmother used to make that from
How
scratch.
to
all the
make
time.
Listen,
housewife.
there
yeah.
is a little Italian grandma that has, and I'll have to look up her
Oh my
site.
God, I love her.
You've seen her? See, Carla, have you
Yes.
seen her? I know.
She talks so
She's
like
wonderful.
this. She
And
talks
she
so like this.
sings.
And
She sings in
yeah.
Italian.
Yes, I love her.
And her food, oh my God.
Oh, she makes
Like,
good
can I
food.
just, I
Italian
need to work
food.
in your production. Let me be your production manager or
What
some
did she make
shit.
the
Let me
last
go
time
so I can
watched
eat.
her?
Now I'm hungry. You guys make me hungry.
Yeah,
she made,
I
I
know.
can't remember what she made the last time. I think it was lasagna the last time I
I
watched her.
love Simply Lanky Tor. I love Simply Sarah. I think
love
she is
Simply
such a
Sarah
doll.
too. She is
She's
so
so
funny.
sweet.
Hi,
Mhm.
everybody. I'm Simply Sarah. I love her. She's
And
really big.
today,
She's a big, big girl, but she's like so sweet. She's such a doll. And she does
has
live
really good
streams.
stuff.
She does live
Mhm.
streams. Yeah, last time I watched her, she did these cheddar cheese stuffed burgers. And they were
Yeah, I saw those.
really,
They looked really good.
really good. Did you see how big they were in the bun? The bun was like this high.
Yes.
Like it was this
Huge.
high. I don't know
Like
how
you're gonna have to really like cut that down so I could eat it.
Yeah,
Yeah, she does. She has a lot of options. She does a lot of different types, like anything from salads to smoothies to.
Well, she's going vegan or vegetarian. No, I don't think.
I
It's
think
vegan. I
so.
think she's vegetarian because she does the alternative. She'll make us one dish with like regular meat, and then she'll make one dish with
turkey.
Like
Yeah.
Well, yeah, or imitation, imitation meat, like crumbles or whatever you call them, meat crumbles.
Who's snoring
Oh,
in
yeah.
my bed? Oh, now you quit because I say something, right? Okay. Oh, that makes me sad because nobody could snore like Ginger. Oh my God. I used to tell Mike all the time, I'm like, we're gonna never get her married off if she makes that noise when she sleeps. Yeah. It was bad. I swear to God, she sounded like a drunk sailor. It was like, yeah. I was like, dear God, that's the dog.
Stuffed shells and baked ziti, of course. I've never done stuffed shells because I'm just too lazy.
Oh yeah, but then if you make them right,
cannellini.
you do it right. You do the manicottas, the huge manicotta shells. If you
The
fill
big,
them up,
big ones.
yeah.
I love doing cannellini.
Do you cook them before you stuff them, or do you?
You boil them and then you stuff.
You
them.
boil them and then you stuff them.
And then you
What do
might
you stuff them with?
a little.
What do you stuff them with?
I do a chicken and bacon cannellini.
Yeah.
Stuff those.
Most people stuff them with chicken salad type of stuff. But you can stuff it with anything that you put spinach artichoke dip in it that you were talking about.
See, Ems, I can't do
good.
that. I can't do all vegetarian because I would lose my Texas card if I did that.
Yeah,
you gotta eat meat down here, girl.
You gotta put some barbecue.
Oh, I am such a carnivore. I couldn't go vegetarian.
I will say this, and I'm sorry, Texas. I'm really sorry, but I think Kansas City barbecue is superior to Texas barbecue.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do they have any restaurants down there called Smoky Bones?
They have them here in
worked,
Pennsylvania.
I worked for Smoky
Bones
good for a long time, and
Smoky Bones was good.
Yeah, they have an excellent barbecue.
Yeah, they do.
Brisket, and they've got the their barbecue houses are right in the back of the restaurant. That's a good restaurant if you have a Smoky Bones.
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, we go there once in a while.
Yeah, Smoky Bones is good. When we go there, we usually get half a bird and then the ribs. They bring the bird right out the table.
Bailey's out. She's going to pick up prescriptions and 2
from the Bum Cream.
Clients already on the scent that lingers from Bum Cream, marshmallow, vanilla, toasted pistachio, caramel. Yeah. Well, you be safe, honey. Thanks for the super chats. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Ems,
Bailey, if
vegetarian is definitely better for you.
Morning, Richard.
Bailey, if anybody starts licking you, just run, honey, run.
Remy,
Remy been using it for over a year and has been holding out on us. What the hell?
Remy, do you have a favorite top chef that you follow that you like? I'm asking Remy because she throws down some recipes.
Gordon Ramsay, and Jamie Oliver.
Okay. Helen said you don't finish boiling the pasta just until it's al dente.
Yeah. I should have said you go al dente, and then when you fill it, you can fill it out, and then whatever you want on top of it, you just bake it off the rest of the way. Yeah, you do that.
So it cooks all the way through when you bake it off.
Right.
Do you cover it with cheese? When it's stuffed like that, do you cover it with some kind of cheese?
Some people put cheese,
Parmesan.
Some people put like bacon bits. Some people put Doritos. You can crunch up Doritos.
I had a recipe
or Ritz crackers, and get a crust on it.
I had a recipe for a taco salad, and the crunching pop on the taco salad was Doritos,
Mm-hmm.
and I got
Every,
ranch Doritos.
every Christmas, I make this amazing prosciutto pasta salad. I end up making
good.
like 8 kilos of it because it just keeps getting eaten and eaten by family. So I
Yeah.
end up
Hey,
making like
Richard.
so much.
How are you, dear?
Yeah.
Oh.
I always liked Rachel Ray. I would watch some of the. I first started watching her because she's cute, but then I started watching some of the recipes that she comes up with, and some of the stuff.
Her 30-minute meals were good because you could do them in
Yeah, they were good.
I like her because
I love that.
she's a self-taught chef. She was never certified as a chef.
She doesn't consider herself a chef. She always says I'm a cook. I'm not a chef.
Yeah, well,
Right.
that's only because she didn't go to school. That's why she didn't school for it. She's self-taught.
But she doesn't.
Now, listen,
consider
I
herself
know
a
that there are amazing French chefs and Italian chefs and all around the world, great chefs, right? But I'm sorry, if you can't cook Cajun, we're done.
Yeah,
That's what it
you
says,
have
girl.
you have to reach all spectrums. When you go to school, you have to go through the European food, the Spanish food, the French food. They teach you all the worldly, and then they make you they make you study a specialty. And with me, the sauces and the pastas. So that's why I like to make my pasta, with my hand. But they make you specialty. Some people are bakers. Some people, it's all proteins. But you have to be able to work any. They should be able to throw something at you and give you some ingredients.
But they don't teach you in Cajun cuisine, do they? No. But Cajun cuisine is kind of the basis of a lot of different all combined.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they don't teach you catfish coubillon or sauce piquant or gumbo or
they do throw some Creole foods out there, but they don't call it Cajun. They call it Southern style.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Cajun is Cajun is Cajun all day long.
Yeah,
it's totally different.
Yeah, they should call it.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. Okay, my children were born and raised in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Okay, so we ate Cajun food from scratch, right?
Mm-hmm.
We moved to Texas. My children were pissed. They're like, Mom, what are we going to eat? I'm like, well, we'll cook. I mean, I've always cooked. I don't know what you think is going to change. They're like, yeah, but we don't have any restaurants here. We don't have any. And they were naming the local mom and pops that cooked authentic Cajun food. And I'm like, well, I mean, we'll just have to cook at home or we'll go over there and eat on occasion. But, because it's totally different. There's a finesse to it. There's just a nuance to it that is different than everything on the planet. And in my opinion, because everyone has one, I think they're the best. I think it's the best. Because once you leave there, you don't want to leave there. You want to stay. You just want, I want to die here because of the food.
Brian, you said you were going to coming back on your channel and that. Will you do just true crime, or would you do a whole bunch of stuff, different stuff?
I'm gonna do it like I did my other channel. It's a hodgepodge. I did a lot of true crime, but I also did current events. I did cooking. I did just whatever.
Someone post Brian's link in the chat so we can all sub to him.
I didn't follow you then because I didn't like that Brian St. John. I like this.
I know. I heard you. I heard you once with Dad with a phone.
Oh my gosh!
I can't. Here's the thing. You have to temper it. You got to be able to throw out a couple of zingers and then back away from it. Let that stew. Then the next show, throw out another couple of zingers and let that stew.
Here's the thing about Brian. Yeah. I hated Brian because I was pretty much told that he was the devil incarnate.
True.
You know that.
I don't listen to other people's opinions. I make my own opinion.
Well, I
myself.
did.
Yo, you mean by the Emperor of the Death Star? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I'm sorry, Empress of the Death Star.
Yeah, it wasn't anything major. It's just I didn't like it when Brian yelled.
Yeah, that's what you said too. You did say something about me screaming.
Oh, I didn't like it when Brian yelled. I don't like everything Brian does either. But
I noticed a change in Brian last summer.
Person.
There was a complete change in Brian last summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told people I was going to calm my channel down, and I stopped with the drama, and I didn't come back so aggressive.
Mhm.
And people started to notice it, and so
Yeah.
the drama started back at me because we can't let him change. We can't let him.
Oh.
Some people don't
Rhonda,
want it to change.
That's perfect, Rhonda. We have a new name for Brian. We're not going to do the brand anymore because it's stupid. We're going to now call him Baza. Baza. That's your Australian nickname. Say it, Miss Murder.
Baza.
What's it mean?
Oh,
Baza.
no.
Baza.
What's that mean?
It's
Baza.
that's how they do nicknames. Like if Susan is Sue, then Brian is Baza.
Baza.
Wait, I don't have
Yeah.
it. I don't have a nickname.
Baza.
They gave me that Brian because of the way Tracy says my name.
Yeah. And it's
I just
old. It's tired.
I like it. I like it though.
It's 2019. It's over. It's a whole new thing.
Well, I'm still. It's I. Hi, Allie's nurse. Good morning. Good morning.
2019. It is not
That's-
2019.
I always have to
That's
look at
when.
people to see.
No,
that.
I said it was
Morning,
so
Top
2019.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Top
was
Cop.
Can you rinse
so-
it again?
I'm gonna wrench you up.
Hey, Top Cop.
Top
I gotta
Cop.
start wrenching people so I know who's who. These clowned accounts.
Where's my wrench?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Where's
It
polyester
doesn't hurt. It
jumper?
doesn't hurt to wrench your chat up if you trust them, because then your chat can run itself if they get whatever.
Right. Oh yeah, I know.
Where's mine? Where's mine? I want my wrench. My birthday wrench. Give me your wrench. Birthday wrench.
Well, I had reason. I had a freaking cloned account in there.
I know, but you know
Hey.
you can trust
Stop
me.
it.
God, I'm one of the most trustworthy people out there.
Yeah,
I like the name Baza.
I
I'm
saw
gonna start calling him that.
the cloned account of Carla yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I've seen one.
They
of
say
him.
rude stuff,
What?
and then they make you look like an asshole. And because you can't check now. You can't check people's accounts because of what YouTube has done with our channels.
You can. Dave showed how to do it. I'll ask Dave about
Love you too, polyester.
it. Dave the fisherman showed how to do that.
Yeah, there's an app you can use.
I know, and
My
I tried to
coffee-
download it and screwed up my computer.
I
So
got it.
it did. I screwed it up, so I couldn't
I
even
have
go.
it,
I had to completely reconfigure everything.
So what would Carla's nickname be in Australian?
Yeah.
Well,
Engage.
well, a lot of names just get O put on the end. So, like Dean would be Dino, or we might just call Carla Carlo, or Carls.
Carlo.
No, don't call me Carl's. please.
Monte Carlo.
I'd rather just have my name.
Well, the name Carla is a spinoff of the male name Carl.
Oh yeah, I know. I was
Right.
named after my grandfather.
Oh,
He
okay.
was named Carl, and because I was a girl, they just added an A at the end.
Mhm.
So I know I was named after him.
I know plenty of Carlas, so
Do you really?
I like the name.
Well,
I do.
I used to
a
know
lot of
Carlas that was with a K. A lot of Carlas with a K.
And that Carla Homolka. Hers is with a K.
Oh my God, she's horrible.
Oh, hey, Allie's nurse. I didn't
Hi,
see her
Allie's
come
I
in.
didn't see her. I saw her ages ago. I already
Hey, Helen.
forwarded her.
Hey, Top
Oh,
Cup.
okay. So you're quicker on the
Helen,
draw
I
than the
just
rest of us who are
wrenched you
still
up,
half
honey.
asleep.
I just
These
wrenched you
people.
up. I actually
play it.
unwrenched people because people
Go.
were messing with my channel, so I unwrenched a lot. I like people to have wrenches in here, just like so they're
Go.
like
Eat.
so
Carla, your name stands for free woman, and it also means warrior.
It does?
Go, girl.
Really?
Yep, free woman.
Huh.
Carla
I
means
know that.
free woman from the Middle Low German Curle.
Free me! Free me!
Huh?
God only knows what my name is.
What does Susan mean?
What's
Brian, look
ginger?
that up.
I'm gonna look that up. I used to know that.
It would be Peggy. What would Peggy mean?
Yes, I wasn't going to say that. I was going
I
to say
always
what
say
Well,
my name.
Warlock
My
says.
first name is not hidden.
Say
I
her
know.
name. Say her
It says
name.
Susan is
I
a
didn't want to
feminine.
say it.
Susan is
Wait.
Susan is a feminine given name from the Persian lily flower,
Lily.
Egyptian and Coptic Socian meaning lotus
No,
flower.
no, you're okay, Helen.
It
I
means
actually
A
flower.
lotus
have
flower.
to go back to where I was before in giving out.
What was
wrenches.
it, Brian?
Susan means flower all through the Greek, the Hebrew, or the Latin French, the Latin meaning from Susanna. But it basically all means
Flower.
What about
What does Bridget mean?
Yeah.
I have to.
Irish spelling, Bridget.
What about
Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to say. I had to be
That's
sure.
how we spell it.
He read yours out, Piggy.
Power, strength, vigor, and virtue is what that means.
Ooh.
What, Peggy? Is that what that is?
No, for Bridget.
For Bridget.
For Bridget?
Oh, she's going to take over my
Virtuous.
channel.
Woo.
There you go. She's going to take
I
over
am.
my
Any of them that
channel.
go, you're horrible, you're dull, and you are idiotic. Is there
Oh,
any of them?
Babe Beauty, I'm sorry. Blame us. What, do you need a note? We'll send you a note for being late. Babe
Peggy,
Beauty,
Babe
keep you out
Beauty
of
says,
trouble.
dang it, Carla and panel, I'm late for work again. I'm sorry,
Right.
Babe.
Let's
I'm
write her a
sorry,
note.
honey.
Please excuse Babe Beauty from being late for work because she was having fun with her fucking friends.
We love you, Babe.
She didn't want to come, but she did.
It says
We
that
love you,
Peggy's,
sweetheart.
it says that Peggy's a Greek name and it means pearl. That's all it says.
Oh,
Pearl.
not
Pearl.
pearl necklace.
Girl.
Just saying.
You're naughty.
We went.
I'm a
We,
pearl.
yeah.
Now I want to listen to ZZ Top for some reason.
What's Brian mean? No, wait. What's Brian mean?
Well, I know what it means, but let me give the
Fish.
And
It
yours
depends on
is
spelling.
Do they have
B-R-Y.
do they have different meanings for the way you spell your name?
Rhonda means marijuana.
It's a Celtic name. It means high or noble.
Oh, so stoned
See, the Celtic
and
name.
right about it.
I knew it was Celtic name because I was always raised with the Celtic
Hey,
paganism.
Tom the Brit. Good morning. Good morning. Are you in Florida?
Hey Brian, could you look up the name Shawnette?
You know what? That might not be in there, but I'm gonna look that up. It depends on how it's spelled.
What's Shawnette?
Helen's name means light. That's nice.
Who's Shawnette?
That is nice.
Look at
Who's
Sean the
Shawnette?
Brit. Sean the Brit.
Shawnette the Brit.
Female
Sean the Brit.
Shawnette means God is gracious. Origin of Shawnette, variation sparing of Sean.
My
There's
daughter's name is
Here's the
Shauna.
meaning.
Shauna.
Let me look in a different site and see what it says. Yeah, see, some of them won't even have that because it's not.
My daughter's name is Shauna. With an A.
Yeah,
My twins' mom's name is
you
Sean.
might have to take the origin, like the origin of Sean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my twins' mother's name was.
You know what the next live is going to be about? We're going to analyze everybody's nightmares.
No, we have doxed everybody. That's
I
going to be
already
the
have.
Yeah,
that's
we've
going to
doxed
be
everybody's
the
real name.
One.
Oh, that's going to be the newest live. Look what Carla does on her channel. She doxes everybody.
We don't
Hear it now.
name. We come up with the meaning of it, by God.
Well, here's the thing. The just so y'all are all aware out there in YouTube world, the crochet ploy to obtain everyone's email or their address was a complete failure. So now we're going to take this route. Okay, take that and run with it, dumbasses.
Dova, they never had keychains in my name either. So yeah, everybody
did
else
in
in my
mine.
family had the names like on like one of those things where they had like license plates or keychains. Peggy was never there.
Well, you know what? Thank God you weren't Frank Zappa's kid. Like what, Moon Unit Zappa? What kind of name is that?
When your dad is
you're
Frank
begging.
Zappa.
Yeah, right. You're begging for your kids to be beat the hell up, though. I'm just saying. Well, not that they ever went to like a regular school. I'm sure.
Right.
They went to Hippie U or something. I'm pretty sure.
Hippie U.
Hippie U.
Go to high school.
Lanky. I'm so with Brussels sprouts.
You went to
the
school
right
high.
way
Did you hear what Brian just
sauteed.
said?
To school
I never
high.
went to high school. I went to school high.
School high.
Back in the day when they had we had the smoking bathroom in our school, in our high school, we had the smoking bathroom, and I'd roll up those little pin joints, and I'd sell $2 a piece like there was nothing. I would just go in the smoking. I didn't smoke cigarettes at the time, but I would just go in the smoking bathroom, and man, I'd come out of there with $30-$40.
There you go.
Oh.
Make it a quick buck.
Yeah, a quick $2 pin joint.
What does what does Rhonda? What does Rhonda mean?
Rhonda.
Brian.
Let me go back to that side.
Beza. What does Rhonda mean?
It means it's a hell of a good name for a
Rhonda
beach.
and I are sisters from different misters.
Yeah, they are.
Yes,
then they're
we
put on
are.
this earth to
We're
annoy the
definitely
fuck
sisters.
out of me. Yeah.
Let's see.
Damn
We're very
Skipper.
bad.
I wake up to these two
Rhonda.
bitches and messenger with my husband who's traveling to the lake, right?
To the lake.
What? fuck? I should not sleep.
It says Rhonda is a Welsh name with two possible meanings. The first suggests Rhonda means good spear from the Welsh elements, Ron, spear, and good. That's what they're sticking with, though. Good spear. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, she's a good spear up my ass. That's what she is.
It doesn't say spirit. It says spear.
Spear, like you. Oh, I can't say that. Almost said it.
Like you're going
like when you would spearfishing. Spear, right? You know what I was going to
say. Stabby spear.
Let me see if I can get a better definition for that.
Oh, I almost went there and just destroyed my reputation on YouTube.
Lanky, I love Brussels sprouts, especially when they're sauteed.
Yeah,
cooked right. Oh,
yuck.
I'm going to have to get a recipe for you.
If you come back, Miss Murder, I will take you. You don't understand. They're like a dessert. They're not even like vegetables. They're that good.
What is that? What is that? What are we talking about?
We're talking about Brussels sprouts.
Let me tell you, I have
Brussels.
She makes me try scrapple, and now she's going to try Brussels scrapple.
Oh, I don't like scrapple. I hate scrapple.
I love scrapple.
Brussels sprouts are so good if you bake them off with a little bit of garlic. Just bake them off.
I didn't mind the scrapple.
I took Miss Murder to a little restaurant.
Oh, it reminds me of
liver. Where was it?
It was in a little town called Yardley, and
in Pennsylvania, wasn't it?
In Pennsylvania, in Yardley, and they had. I'm like, oh, we have to get scrapple, and she's like, what's scrapple? I'm like, exactly.
I'm gonna have to when you come over. When you come over, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get you to the Pioneer Club in Lake Charles, because that is the place where what's his name?
She needs to fly over with Rhonda. She needs to fly here to the States, because I want Rhonda here. I want to watch pimple popping videos with her.
Hey, she was mine first.
Pop popcorn and watch pimple popping videos on my 55-inch screen TV.
I would be vomiting on your carpet and on top of the TV. That is the most nastiest show in the world.
Y'all are a bunch of freaks. No, listen, we'll go to the Pioneer Club because it's a exclusive club in Lake Charles, and that is where Willard Scott used to go and eat crab cakes. They have the best crab cakes on the planet.
Wasn't Willard Scott was the original? He was the original Ronald McDonald.
He's also,
was he really?
He was also there in Franklin Mills Mall in Philadelphia.
I didn't know that.
He
still looks like him.
Franklin a lot when he was down.
Is he still alive?
Oh my God,
Willard Scott.
Lanky.
He died.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Oh, is he dead? He's dead.
Lanky.
I think he passed
Hold on,
away.
I have another Mike story.
I think he did too, because someone took over his.
Well, no.
I think so
he
too.
used to do the Schmuckers thing, and then he stopped doing it. But I think after that, he passed away. Like, I'm not 100% sure.
Well, it shows when I look up Willard Scott, it shows a birth date in 1934, and claims that he's 86 years old, but it doesn't show a death date.
All right, then maybe
he's still alive.
Maybe he's still alive.
No, wait, Lanky. I have the story to end all stories about my husband. Okay, he was a kid in school. He was a kid in school, probably elementary school. I hope not further than that. But he used to have bad grades. He just didn't want to be there, right? Like most kids. But he was worse than most. So the teacher started sending him stuff home from school, like for his parents to sign so that she could know that they actually got it, because she was not getting stuff back. So she sent one that had to be signed. So he brings it back the next day, and she's like, I'm really sorry, but this is not going to work. I'm going to have to call her. He's like, why? She goes, because it's signed Mike's mom. Yeah. Ate up with the dumb ass. Okay, ate up with it. Mike's
Polyester
mom.
Jumper says, Carlin Crew, have you ever seen the Idaho potato cyst pop? Holy shit, it's amazing. Oh my God, no, I haven't. But I want to now.
Potato cyst.
I'm praying for all of you right now. I am. I'm praying for you people who find entertainment in popping zits.
They're gonna be up here milking potatoes.
Oh,
now.
seriously, I will eat a sandwich while I'm watching a pimple popping video. It doesn't make me ill. It just doesn't.
I mean, I get that.
I can't swallow.
but
sandwich,
she can't
focaccia
swallow.
bread, portobello mushrooms, roasted red
God.
peppers, fresh basil leaves, fresh mozzarella and vinaigrette, grilled
That
on
sounds
roasted
fucking
All
meat.
right. If we all need any
It
kind of
does sound
recipe, we go to
amazing.
Remy.
That sounds
Oh,
good.
she's going to link it. Yay! I
That
love
sounds good, Remy. I like
jumpers.
Does anybody
Remy?
have any good gluten-free recipes? That would
Remy,
be
are
great.
you up for adoption? Because I'm interested. Just saying.
God, I didn't know
Yeah,
Remy
actually,
could.
Rhonda
I
or
knew Remy
Sue is
could cook,
gonna.
but not like that.
Sue is disowning me. Oh, she's got it in the chat. I'm going to friggin' go there.
Okay,
What?
so Remy's cute. She's got long legs, and she can cook. You're making me love you, Remy, right now.
And her baby is precious.
Oh, I
You can
love it.
almost say misdemeanor. Almost. He's getting there.
I might have to sub to this channel, actually.
Oh,
I'm
dear
like-
God.
Her son.
Rhonda's already there
might
because she
have
quit
to sub
talking.
to this channel, seriously. Thank
Yeah,
you,
Rhonda's already
polyester
there.
jumpers. I
Right,
love
She's quit
you.
speaking in chat. Rhonda's deep into the pimple pop.
deep into the pimple pop.
Yeah, she'll
Brian, I'm
she'll
surrounded
be
by
watching
fucking
the
weirdos.
popping and she'll stop talking in the chat. I'll be her,
I
mesmerized.
like people. If somebody tells me they're weird, I like them automatically.
No, I
I'm
find them
weird.
by
I
accident.
know
I
I'm
just am
weird.
talking.
We
We're just having these nice.
also talked about how we love Family Guy. I think Family Guy is hilarious.
God.
I think Stewie
Carla,
is hilarious.
Carla,
Not Stewie on YouTube, but Stewie on
can you
Family
drop
Guy.
the link for Remy?
Here comes
Oh,
Remy.
sure.
She's gonna let us hear her boy. I bet you.
Yes,
He sounds like a little Remy when he's
he
talking.
does.
He's like a little tiny
No
Remy.
pimple popping and food for me.
But Brian, honestly, I
says.
meet these people on
I'm good.
YouTube and we just start having the most wonderful, normal conversations. And then out of the blue comes this weirdness. Oh, by the way, do you watch Pimple Popping? No, I don't. But I'm betting you do. And then Carla will come in and she'll start talking and Rhonda will be, oh,
I think it
Carla,
was my.
do you watch Pimple Popping? And she's like, oh my God, I love that.
No, I am the weirdest person ever. I know.
That's
Hey,
all right.
Remy, where's my baby?
I know
Hey,
people who
somebody's
get a
got
rush
something
out of
to
that as
say. He's
well.
just got
I
his
can't
mouth
watch
full.
it.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Remy.
What?
Hey, who is that person? Are they holding a can?
I'm
Huh?
holding a
You guys
can.
can't hear me, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holding a
Okay.
alcoholic beverage.
Hold on 1 second. Somebody's got something to say.
Here we go.
Okay.
Listen to this now.
Hi, Miss Carla. Hi, Mr. Brian. Hi, Miss Demeanor. Hi
Yes.
to the other person. I don't know.
Miss Murder.
Call me
Hi,
Bridget.
Miss
Miss
Bridget.
Murder.
Murder.
He tried.
No, that was
Can
You
you
can
say
get that
Bridget?
better, buddy. You
Can you
get
say Bridget?
Hi,
Call me Bridget.
Bridget.
There, he said it.
Oh,
Very
so
good.
sweet.
And you know, I was alerted to the fact that I make my child talk. I don't. This is what
If you
parents
don't, how are they
are
going to learn?
Yeah.
If he didn't want to repeat that, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
exactly. That's
Nothing
how you
wrong
teach
with
a child
that.
to talk.
Well,
But
your
I saw
situation,
that somewhere.
your situation is different. So if anybody makes any comments about how you're doing your son, piss on them. It's
Yeah.
a good thing that
That's
after
their problem. It's not your problem.
No.
I
Right.
enjoy hearing him say,
It's okay, you know.
because
that's
I know
it's
he was
fine.
nonverbal for a long time.
Right. That's
Yeah.
Years.
yeah. That's
Oh,
the
it's kudos to you that he's
he's
coming
over-
that far.
Exactly.
He's over.
And you know
Yeah,
what?
he's come a
Once,
long way.
I mean, I wouldn't listen to what other people say about you.
Hey, Remy,
And here's
Remy, do you think you could teach him how to like carry a tune, a little
Oh,
kid?
Brian, he taught him. Yeah, he can sing.
little kid songs. See, that'll help.
He sings "Happy Birthday," "Twinkle Twinkle." He sings all.
Yeah.
He taught himself
Oh,
the
wow.
piano by
Does he
rote.
really? Did you see that guy on America's Most Wanted? He was
America's Most
blind.
Wanted.
Oh, not America's Most Wanted. America's Got Talent. America's Got Talent. He was autistic, blind, and he did an audition,
Yes.
and it was
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah. Don't let him.
Well,
And
his
for
dad
all
is
of the
Amazing.
his dad is very musical.
Carmen Crew.
I
This
can't carry
doctor is
a tune
adorable
for
and
him.
has great pops. I am
And
freaking subbing up to his channel. I just did. Subbed up to
Do you
his
have the
channel.
link
Call it
or the
yesterday.
channel name?
I really bet that autistic people think that everyone else has the problem because they're incredibly smart.
And I think they're
Where
right.
you land
What's
on the
wrong with
spectrum.
everybody? Autistic people thinking, what the fuck is wrong with everybody else?
Well,
Think
it
about
depends on where you land on the spectrum. If you're incredibly high functioning, you basically, you have your social quirks. If you're
Mhm.
verbal, you can live on your own, you can work, you can do all that stuff. My child is low functioning. Therefore,
Right.
like I said, 5 years
So is my
nonverbal.
nephew Remy.
Hey, Remy,
Yeah.
Remy, I don't know if I've asked
Correct.
you this. I don't know if I've asked you this before, but did you ever watch the show The Good Doctor?
No, I haven't watched it, but
It's good.
That's an example of a high functioning.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever get a chance to look through it, I want to see if you could tell me how authentic you think that actor being.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they
a
do
Doogie
kind of
Howser
sometimes.
type of thing?
No, not quite. He does have his quirks, but I think that they kind of blur the lines a little bit between the levels,
Mhm.
and there's not a clear delineation that this is what this looks like, right?
Right.
But
Autism
I
is
also
like
want to
that
say,
paint chart that you get at a store.
right,
It's a
there's
spectrum.
different shades, yeah.
Yes.
But I want to say to all the Neanderthal knuckle dragon morons out there who can't get behind her and celebrate this child and his
Right.
newfound abilities.
Accomplishments.
Yeah, and can appreciate something positive on here.
Yeah, you can't say anything nice. Don't say it at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus, people.
Like,
This is a
celebrate
very
with
big deal
her.
for my family.
You have so little to
This is a
celebrate on
huge
here.
deal.
Remy
This
would
is
call
a huge
me.
deal for my family.
Remy would call me when I was going through all that stuff, getting my ass dragged all across YouTube. But she would call me and she would have him talk, and it would help. That would put a smile on my face.
Well, my phone's
you know what?
gonna die. I just wanted him to have, say hello. Can you say
We love you and we love him.
Good day, every one. I hope you are well.
Oh, love you guys.
Buddy. Good
Keep up the good work, Remy.
I really appreciate. A lot of the credit has to go to his therapist. She does an amazing job, and that's what matters. And he's doing all right. But yeah.
And I know that's great, Remy. I know that's great, Remy, for her, right? But let me tell you, the hard work is done by the mama. Because she takes the therapist work.
You hear him? He's still going. He's laughing.
Even though it's not easy, like it's not an easy job to be a mother when you don't have that struggle.
The challenges.
It's gotta be that much harder for you. So my hat's off to you.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work.
It's different, it's different, and but it's it's my kid. I'm not ever going to give up on him. Will he ever live up on his own? Probably not. But that's okay. He can stay
You don't know that. You don't know that.
You don't know that. You don't know what the future holds. So they never say never.
With his mommy forever. He needs to stay with his mommy.
If he wants to, he can.
Yeah.
He can stay home forever. I don't care.
Yeah.
You guys have a great day. I'll see you in chat.
Thank you.
We love you, Remy.
Bye, guys.
Yeah,
Bye.
I think I'm gonna close this down pretty soon. It's been 3 hours. 3
I was just getting
hours.
warmed
My
up.
limit on
I'm
my
awake
fat guy.
now. What the hell?
Yeah. Damn, Carla.
I'm up.
Well, okay, I'll stay up another, let's see, 12, 22, 18 more minutes.
Hold on, she's doing math.
18 more minutes. 18 more minutes. But you guys have to make the subject up, so.
Okay, well, I gotta run because I gotta get to the kids and stuff and get that stuff done.
All
Okay, honey, have a good day.
Ginger. Yeah, you
All
have
right.
a great day. Thanks for coming up.
Bye, everybody. Happy birthday, Bridget.
She's probably asleep because she hasn't.
All
Right, Helen. Exactly, Helen.
She's probably
It's
asleep.
really pathetic that anyone would have anything negative to say about something so innocent and precious
as
as a child.
Bye, Miss
overcoming his challenges. Shame on them. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is. Well, they'll find fault with anything that someone that they don't like on here, does or says, or, look, we've been through it, misdemeanor. Come on.
For those of you out there who enjoy upbeat, fun laughter and amazing positive content. Welcome to the Carla Show.
Carla and crew.
I'm here. Sorry.
Oh,
We
you're
are the
here?
crew.
Oh,
We've held Carla hostage for another 16 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another 16 minutes and then I'm out of here.
Oh,
Then
here
she's
you go.
cooking for us. She's cooking for us, and we're all going to her house.
Yeah, you can. I'll make you all breakfast.
Hey, Carla, when you were young, I could see you as being a very shy and timid little girl. Were you like that?
I was. I wouldn't say shit if my mouth was full of it.
Yeah, you got this look at it.
I wouldn't. Seriously. What's that?
Like she just didn't. Did you kind of sit by yourself at the cafeteria?
I was never at the cool table. No, I wasn't. Never.
Well, there's nothing wrong.
Cool. I hung out with the geeks. I was not cool.
Gotta change my name on that
definitely
video.
not.
That was mystery.
What is that, Scrapple?
Yeah, here.
It looks gross. It's as gross as I remember it.
What?
What
was
Scrapple?
gross?
What this is?
Scrapple. It's like
This
liver.
Miss Better Australia.
It looks like a bread.
It's disgusting.
Particular prices.
Oh, she's playing a video.
How many animals have you had?
No, what is that? Scrapple. I got that, but what is it?
It's like, I don't know. It's a mixture of like innards. I say innards.
No.
It tastes
It's
like,
gone blurry.
like liver and I don't know
Yeah,
what all is in it.
You know what I want? I think I'm going to make
Pennsylvania
for
thing.
breakfast because my
What?
husband's not
Yeah,
here.
I'm looking it up and it
Blurry.
says something on
StreamYards.
Pennsylvania
Waffles.
Dutch. Pan wrap.
I want.
A what? Pennsylvania what?
Pennsylvania Dutch.
It does look gross.
It's called
I thought that was a
pan
building
wrap.
style, an architectural style.
Pennsylvania. What's Pennsylvania Dutch? Is it?
it says it's a mush of pork scrap and trimmings combined with cornmeal, wheat, flour, buckwheat flour. So it's bread and chitlins.
I did not need to know what.
It's haggis. Ugh.
I actually
didn't
have
need to
never
know
tasted
what was in
chitlins,
it.
so I don't even know what chitlins taste like.
If
I
you get
can't.
past the smell that chitlins
No.
puts in your house, then they're good.
No.
They make your house smell like pig shit.
Is that what they
Yeah.
make? Oh God!
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever watch a show on TV called Bizarre Foods?
Oh yeah.
We used to travel
can't do
all
pig
over the country
skins,
and eat the weirdest stuff.
pork
I remember
rinds,
one
whatever
time
you call them.
he ate a peanut butter hamburger. Like they slathered peanut butter on it.
Oh no.
Weird. Yeah. And he'd go to travel to all different countries and try all their weird food.
We are now going to refer to this as a diet channel because if they keep talking about shit like this, I will never eat again.
I'm looking at this scrapple, and this looks interesting to me. Like I want to try to make it.
Mm-hmm.
But
What's it made out of? What's it made out of, though, Brian? It's made of like liver, I think.
Now it says pork scraps and trimmings combined with cornmeal and wheat flour, often buckwheat flour, which is what I would use, and spices. So, but where do you get pork scraps? What are they talking about? They talk about chitlins. They talk about
right, Bailey. Right on.
Pig
Ginger likes to know.
I don't know anybody an explanation, but I owe my subs explanations. You
run on down, Brian. You run on down to the pig part store.
I guess.
Now I'm going to need a bag of pig parts.
That looks interesting to me, though, to be honest with you.
They sell pig parts at our grocery store, our local grocery store.
It's kind of like a
pork shoulder, and
you can get pork like they call them ham hocks of knuckles.
The way they described it was like a fried meatloaf kind of thing.
Yeah, you know what? I know what would work. You could probably take a few ham hocks, like she said.
Me too, Helen.
And you could take them and put them
I
in your
Andrew Zimmer.
Just for the flavor, right?
I bet when you get your ham hocks done out of your crock pot, though, I bet you could cool them off, slice them down, and fry them up a little bit, and use it for that scrap.
That would work.
They buy them there. We can buy them at the store. I've never bought them.
I will say this though, I'm kind of turned off on pork at this point, only because Mike brought home the dog some pig feet. First of all, I'm looking at these things thinking, how'd they get this foot off? I don't want to know, really. And then they smelled like ass. They would all get in the bed and be chomping on these things, getting them wet and soggy. And dear God, I was like, I can't even sleep in this house.
Helen
This is
has a
gross.
story, but I'm not putting anything in my mouth that uses scraps as its main ingredients. Just
Right, or parts, they say, and other
pig
parts.
parts.
Yes,
Like what,
indeed.
chicken toenail?
Like people love that scrapple here. That's like a really big
It is
breakfast.
it's a
breakfast
Pennsylvania
food.
thing. Yeah.
It's a breakfast food. They
You
serve
people
it with
terrify
eggs.
me. You people terrify me.
It was a
I
lovely
was
little
told,
place. Super quaint. It was a really cute little place that they had breakfast.
Yeah, it's
quaint,
It's
as in deliverance?
Quaint.
Or,
I know.
Scrapple sounds like a deliverance food to me. I'm just saying. I hear banjos when y'all start
I tried a
describing it.
little tiny bite of scrapple and I didn't like it.
And I tried catfish in Louisiana. I wasn't a fan.
Is it
Oh, you're
fishy?
so wrong.
Was it fishy
It's
tasting?
good.
Yeah,
too?
too fishy tasting for my liking.
Right.
I'm looking at that Lieberkos.
Y'all were not raised right. I'm just saying, something's wrong with y'all's parents. I'm going to talk to them.
Hey, I
Have a
put
word
ketchup
with them.
on my
Mine
shrimp.
anymore.
I see that Lieberkos that you're talking about. Lieberkos, and that's corned beef. Another, it's like the other one, but it's done with corned beef, and yeah, that looks interesting too.
I like corned beef. I do like corned beef.
Oh, corned beef and cabbage.
Lamb
Yes,
testicles.
I love corned beef. I do like
Well,
it.
Rhonda, first you have to take them off of the lamb.
I tried lamb testicles. Oh
Boy, I
my
bet that lamb
God.
is good.
Highly recommended. Remove them first.
Gross.
Don't believe everything the boys tell you when you've been drinking, Rhonda. Don't.
Well,
Like a
Rhonda,
box of chocolates.
Rhonda
You never
said-
know what you're going to get. Except
Rhonda said she
for
tried it.
I don't like it.
She-
Yeah,
Rhonda-
blue ladybug. I don't like it either. I tasted it.
Yeah, Rhonda said she tried the lamb testicles one, but she couldn't
Oh my
catch it,
God.
fucker.
Did the lamb,
Little bastard.
did the lamb kick you in the
Ran too
face?
That's what
Come here.
too fast.
Come here, you little bastard.
Get
Hold
over here,
still.
Brian. Grab
The lamb's
that.
going,
Stop
Rip it
kicking
off.
me.
Jesus.
Oh,
You're
God.
not right. I'm sorry. That's not right.
We need our, I'm calling the
what
Food
the lamb
Network. I'm calling the Food Network. We need our own damn show.
Yeah.
Lamb was like, this can't be right.
Rhonda can do the whole series on how and how not to eat.
It's like, yeah,
You know what? I'm gonna have to get Miss Murder to do, or Brian to do outtakes from all my lives, and then just put them together. You guys are doing those outtakes like nobody can.
I watch you guys a lot. And like if I miss the live while it's going, I'll go back and watch it. You guys, you women are. I think you guys
We're
are
stupid.
We're
We're
filthy.
stupid.
Excuse
We're
me?
filthy.
we
We're
did.
stupid.
Speak
No.
for yourself.
Oh bullshit! You're worse. You're the one who
Hold
sings
on.
that butthole song all the time.
Who's
And
the
every
French
live,
chef?
every live.
What's
The old
inside?
French chef. What's her name? What's her name? The old French chef.
Oh, Julia Child.
Yeah, can you hear now? Okay, today we're going to teach Rhonda how to eat testicles.
You guys have officially lost it.
We here in the States call those mountain oysters.
You just figured that
That's
out.
right.
Ricardo.
Mountain oyster.
Yep. Mountain oysters. Only the thing is it could be any testicle. It doesn't
What's
matter
Cole
what
Raleigh
it came off of.
What's Cole Raleigh?
What?
Richard Arnold says Cole Raleigh. What's that? I don't know.
Cole
That-
Raleigh?
Haggis. What's haggis? I've heard of haggis. Haggis is
Scottish
Irish.
dish.
I think it's an Irish.
Sheep
or
intestines
Scottish
or some
dish.
shit.
Intestines.
It's supposed to be pretty gross too.
It's a Scottish
Oh.
dish. Yeah.
Rhonda, you eat anything you mean except orca? You don't eat orca?
Yeah, it tastes a little creepy.
Okra. Oh, I remember that. Someone said orca
Yeah, orca.
instead of okra.
It looks like a little dick.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Appalachia.
Pride.
Appalachia. If you go up to, if you go to if you're having problems with Appalachia, you need to eat a lot of orca. Just saying.
I hear that you can eat fried orca, but you need a really, really big plate. That's what I heard.
It's going to take a minute.
Yeah, it takes a while to cook. You'll really, really like cabbage rolls with hamburger inside. I like cabbage rolls. I do.
Yeah, I like the cabbage rolls too. They're time consuming, but I like them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are. They take a long time.
I'm looking up all this stuff that Richard Arnold is sending.
I think he's in Germany, so he's
in Germany.
Oh, okay, so he knows about food.
Yeah, they eat like
Helen.
My grandmother used to make cabbage rolls.
So the Cole roll, I don't know how to say it, but
Rolladen. I think is that steak flattened out real thin, and it's rolled in the stuff inside. It's rolled.
Well, I'm looking it up, and it's basically a German stuffed cabbage roll.
Oh, is it? Oh.
I'm dying.
I don't know what they're stuffing it.
My grandmother used to do a steak thing that she like flattened out with a mallet with stuff.
Feedback.
I think she stuffed it with bacon, to be honest.
Here's this recipe for that. Oh, that looks good. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna make this. This one I'm gonna make.
What are you making?
This right here. I put that recipe in. I'm gonna do that one.
Morning, LaDonna.
LaDonna, I'm never eating again. Once I heard that Rhonda tried to eat sheep balls, I'm done.
LaDonna,
I'm gonna do this one.
Y'all is great for my diet. I've lost my appetite for breakfast or lunch. Thank y'all for your assistance. You're welcome.
I'm gonna make that one.
Has anyone ever
diet channel? The diet channel. You want?
Has anyone ever made a turducken?
Yeah, Richard.
Turducken, yes, turducken is amazing. Turducken is amazing.
You have made a turducken?
I would not recommend if you are planning this for like a meal for a family or whatever, like Thanksgiving or Christmas, that you don't do it surrounding alcohol. It does involve outdoor boiling of grease or oil. And you have to dip it into that. I've seen so many people catch on fire while they were trying to hand someone else their beer. So just, tip of the day.
Hi, LaDonna. Hi, Richard. Just saying hi to people. See it.
I said hi to LaDonna.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm not saying I'm just saying people I see.
She's trying to make it out like I'm rude.
Who?
You are.
Who is?
You are. Yeah.
Listen.
No, I'm not.
I know you are. What am I?
Richard, I was a cook in an Austrian restaurant. Made it all from scratch.
Oh.
Rhonda, wow, you've been holding out on us.
Oh. Rhonda.
And when she comes to visit, she's cooking. She's doing all the cooking.
I love doing my Indian from scratch.
Yeah, the whole time we've been talking, I got him through one of them healthy choice things in the microwave. But it's beef and broccoli. Hey, there's Dana.
Hey, Dana.
We gotta be sure that's her. We gotta be sure that's her. Is that her?
Oh yeah, might not be her.
Is it really you?
A lot of clones account. Clones.
Well, real Dana.
How you figure that out? You say, "Hey, it's Dana."
And a little bit. You can't even check. This is what sucks about YouTube. It's like
we just need a code that we can put in private chat to know who's who.
But you can't tell if they're in the regular chat. How are you supposed to know? Like if you don't have everybody's email address, you're not going to know what the freaking private code is. You know what I mean? It won't work.
Hey, Dana. Dana's right. That's definitely her.
I read a poem to you. Oh, okay. That's Dana. Hi, Dana.
She had a really good poem one time, and I saw it. I think I saw it first, and then she wanted to read it on my live, and it was really good. I wish I still had that. The YouTube won't give me back.
You want to read it here?
YouTube won't give me back all of my stuff. Yeah, I try to get it back.
You had so many. How many friggin' views did you have on all those channels? You had like a lot.
I had like.
You had like 5,000 subs.
Yeah, I had millions of views all together for
wow.
Man, wish I could have that one
I
day.
think there were. I think I had about 1,600 videos. I mean,
Wow. That
That's a
sucks.
lot of work. That's a lot of work.
when she shut, I lost. I'm not so worried about the created ones. I'm more worried about the ones where the kids were growing up and stuff.
Yeah.
Where we traveled and stuff.
Mhm.
And me and Nicole's relationship. But yeah, YouTube wouldn't give it. YouTube.
Anna said it was more of a narrative about her beloved mama.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Debbie's
sweet. I have
talented.
to have you up one time so you can read it to us.
She's talented. She's a little goofy. Are you a little goofy, Devin?
No, she's awesome.
She's block happy.
Did she block you?
Yes.
No, I think I was blocked at one time by her.
Oh,
If you haven't been
I
blocked
think
by
a lot of people
by
have been
Dana.
blocked by Dana.
if you have,
then you haven't made
said
it.
anything mean to her. I've been respectful to her.
I got her.
I'm a lot of goofy.
I got her because you have to.
I like her.
She's
I
a
mean, I like
complex
her.
person, and if you don't know her, you got to. She's tough to understand. But once you get it with her, you're good.
Right.
I love her.
She's all right.
So yeah, so this is what happens when you don't script alive.
Yeah. We had no script today. We just kind of like it went off the cuff, like went off the rails a couple times, and
That's what happens. Then when you're 18 minutes, Carla, I'm going to rescue you.
oh, okay.
I'm going to rescue you so that you can get off of here. So
Okay. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you for coming up. We'll see you tomorrow.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You guys are great.
All right.
All right,
Have a great
all
day,
right, guys and beautiful
Tell us how
gals.
your food turned out. The salmon that you're making tonight.
Oh, you know what? I might take a picture of it.
Yeah, take a picture of it so we can see.
Put it up on the thing. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for having me up. I appreciate it.
All right, love you, Brian.
Bye. I'm gonna go live later. I'm gonna go back to bed for a
Okay,
bit.
I'm going to log off, guys, because it's been 3.5 hours, and time flies when you're having fun. I love you guys. Thank you for coming
Love
here.
you too. I'm gonna go see if I can find my husband.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to bed for a bit.
I love all you guys. Thank you for the super chats today. I really appreciate that, guys. I can't tell you how much it means to me. Just have a wonderful day, all of you.
You guys too. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.